Well, funny you should say that, right? Because, right, he just sent me. I just asked him kind of an honest question. How are you, by the way? We're about to kick off, and he goes, "Jonathan, I've been on I've been on time, but I was looking at my phone and missed the stop."
I told you.
So I'm gonna get off a red cow and then back to you.
He missed his.
He missed his fucking stop.
He missed the stop because he was on his phone. He missed the bus to actually get out here because he was on his phone talking to me.
For anyone who still watches the RBG, the reason why I write Jimmy Morrison the way he is because he's very true to fucking life.
I promise I am going to eat the butler's chocolate as well. I swear to God.
Oh, chocolate. Do it. It's actually eaten. Anyway, Amy, intro.
It's a Malteser in my mouth.
Perfect time for an intro.
Maybe we should get Aaron, one of those phone safes.
I think what we needed,
I think we need to get Aaron as a minder.
Yeah.
Not it.
This is what happens when
Chloe,
Okay.
no, not it. Chloe is it.
yeah. That's what happens when he
Tag him.
Yeah. Give him a chip on his neck.
He's like instead of like tagging a great white shark, a great white Aaron.
Yeah.
Unless somebody finds him when he's lost.
That's true,
Well,
actually.
we know
Yeah.
where he is at least. We can report him to the TSPCA.
When we go
The
out with
SPCC.
when we go out with Aaron, right, what we should do is we should tie like a little red balloon around his fucking wrist and then we can just see him through the crowd. There he is!
Are you
There he
sure
is.
you want the balloon to be red?
That's the first thing
mate.
that popped into my head.
It's
No,
the only
I
one he's
don't
gonna
want
say.
it at all to be red, no.
No, is it?
Be
That's
yellow.
anyway.
Red and white, actually. Let's just give him the core colours. Fuck
Green.
it.
Green.
Suppose we have to
Green
green.
and yellow, a burn of skin.
Wait, what?
Oh, orange and white.
Or Dory.
Oh, you mean Jack won?
Like
What?
an actual Dory.
Huh? Huh? What?
Actually, Kira wins on that one. 10 points to Kira.
Yeah.
Do we still do that game?
I'm going to push it in anyway.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Weekend at Amy's, hosted at Jonathan and Kira's place.
Yay!
Hey! Of course, I am Amy. We are joined by Brian,
Hi.
What?
Casey1,
Yay.
Little Casey.
Kira in the corner, Jonathan in the back, keeping it up in the rear.
Mission control.
Original Casey, who's
Yeah.
back from Toronto.
Oh, 2 arms.
That was a little burp, but also a giggle.
A Burkle.
A burp?
I
A
got
biggle.
it, but-
A giggle.
A biggle.
Biggle.
A biggle.
A
A
biggle.
biggle. It was a
There you
biggle.
Kira wins again, 10 points.
I love that as well. It's like we're getting to a point where there's too many of us that we're starting to mismatch all the names together.
No,
like a parent
I'm just having
trying to yell at their child,
We
but they
are
don't know which one it is.
Hey, no, Dave. Fuck!
Then you add in
The dogs.
Like, no, your stepmother's name.
Oh, for fuck's sake. You've got way too much of a blended families to have like so many names. Like, does it take like 4 tries to get to yours sometimes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or more.
Do you know what this the worst thing is? Right?
That's why someone's just like, sweetheart.
Yeah, I was on the couch last night, and this was when I was in the kitchen, and Mum and Dad came home, right? And I'm lying on the couch, I have the blanket on me, in the kitchen, with the dog. Dog was also underneath the blanket, resting up to me, and literally, hello the baby bear, oh look at your baby, oh she's so comfy. And I'm like, I'm here too, you fuckers. Like,
Notice me.
hi, I'm here too. Oh yeah, hi. Did you put the blanket on? Yes, your electric blanket on is in your bed. Alright, I'm going to bed. Good night. I was like, yeah! I'm like, I turned into Roman Reigns. I was like,
Yeah.
where's my acknowledgement, you wankers? Oh,
No.
Bunny is in the first cheap home I can find. But
And
yeah.
none of them are cheap.
Then I'll get them a tent. I'll buy them a tent and they can live on the road. Fuck them. If they can't remember my name, they're going to live on the street until they remember which one of them I am.
Don't worry, Emily, it'll be fine.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's fine.
That's actually a name that's been thrown into the mix. We don't know anything by that name. At least I don't think we do. Which makes me question, does my dad have a secret family somewhere that he's forgotten about?
I only meant for a joke. I didn't mean to trigger a memory like that.
Yeah, but...
Fuck.
What?
You hit the
Oh,
trauma,
the
man.
trauma
Get
is
the
real,
gin
my
out.
friend.
Huh?
Get the rest of the gin out.
Oh look, it's 10 o'clock. Wow, look at me.
and then he called me Amelia.
Just
right.
keep this, it's easier.
And like, so what's gonna happen is that's actually really nice, that one with the lemon one.
Not sponsored, by the way. But
No, not sponsored, but you stay there. But we are finally finishing up our
Wrestlinger.
Wrestlinger. I tried to spell that in the joke text I sent to you. But we're
We're finishing?
We're finishing up the
This is the last
Wrestlinger.
one, yeah?
This is the last wrestler movie. So we've done They Live, we've done Predator. we've done the Princess Bride.
Yeah, here we go.
I was like, shit, what was the first one we did?
I was waiting.
I was waiting for the
And we're
calendar to flick back to
finishing-
November.
Yeah, we are finishing up on the Iron
This
Claw.
is the last one.
Yeah. And we were originally going to finish up on the Mickey Rourke movie, The Wrestler.
Yeah.
But
You can't deal with two tragedies in one day. Like, that's
But
too
then-
much.
we realised, oh shit, actually the Iron Claw would be available for us to watch.
Yep.
Legally. On
Just on the whole legally thing, we're divorced at the moment, so, and it is called Weekend at Amy, so.
to be fair, Jensen is probably going to be announced on Monday.
I
gonna be on the
I have
island.
beef with him at the moment.
He's probably going to be announced on Monday. This means 22 years of me waiting is finally going to come to fruition. I
Jensen.
might actually come.
Jensen, run.
Don't do that.
Because he might.
Because that actually might happen.
Because
But yeah. It's like
Long-
it might actually happen.
long-term fan. Shut up, Jensen. Jensen, come on.
He did actually subscribe to last week, yeah.
Like I actually don't even know what I'm going to do with myself if it comes true.
Sorry,
Like I actually might get back on drugs
We'll
just
get-
for shits and giggles.
We'll get
like,
you some armbands. You're gonna need them because you're gonna be floating that day.
To be fair, I'm pretty sure that's the reason. That's the reason why we're flying over. Is that like we can just like.
Also, point that
We'll be quite
post-credit
emotional
scene.
support friends.
That's it.
Done yet?
Oh, I've seen it. Yeah,
Okay, cool.
I know better. So anyway, we are going to be finishing up our wrestling arc
Yes.
with the drama. I like that actually your one has it listed as a drama because on my legal way of viewing it, it's down as comedy drama.
And
And I'm just like, what the fuck?
Does
But
it-
we are doing, as Brian was demonstrating, the Iron Claw. Which was fucking robbed.
Thumbnail.
Abs- Which was absolutely
Pterodactyl. No, sorry, reaction.
robbed. Because I started thinking, shit, maybe this just came out too late for Oscars this year. And then I realised, no, it didn't. It was actually within it. It was just A24 didn't push it
Yeah.
at all. Instead, they went with the other two movies that they had out this year, which I can't even remember what they were. That's how piss poor they should have done. Because honest to God, Zac Efron deserved
Cause
a nomination. on this.
Because Aaron's not here. God, Killian! Hop Cork! You'll never know.
Do you know what the
Never
funny-
You'll never know.
Do you know
That's
my,
right.
do you know my
that's
favourite
right.
thing about this as well, though? Is like anytime Killian talks about home, he refers to home as Dublin.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Like
fuck
most
you,
people
Aaron.
from Cork, they
Yeah.
end up in Dublin.
Yeah,
So,
it's nice. But
Funny how it works, isn't it?
but I will.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, I remember the joke I made, and you were like, "No, she is from Cork." I was like, "Fuck," and then I was like, "Not anymore, she ain't." But yeah, I generally think okay. So you two haven't seen this, but the other two behind me
No.
have. So they probably will agree. Zac Efron deserved a nomination.
Yes.
He deserved to have been nominated
Mm-hmm.
for this, right? So for those of you who are unaware of what the Iron Claw is about, it is basically the true story of... Okay, I'm going to say true story in a little bit of a loose terms because there is, obviously, the movie is fictionalised in some aspects of it.
The abridged version.
Yeah. They fucking deleted a brother altogether and gave his storyline to one of the other brothers. But you know what? Let's just bypass that altogether. Yeah.
Chris von Erich.
Chris got completely taken out of the movie.
Because I think his story
And
was
they
too
gave
similar
his
to...
story was
yeah.
very similar to Mike's. Let's
Yes.
call a spade a spade. They were very similar, which is also probably one of the most disturbing things when you actually, because if you like us are wrestling fans, and I'm using myself as a wrestling fan in a very loose term in the sense because I came out of it very quickly, but if you're a wrestling fan, you know the story of the Von Erichs very well. It's one of those stories where you're kind of like, this can't be real. No one family can go through this much. Oh, the suffering continue. Okay. Yeah. And that's where we're at. And they made a movie about it. And it's probably, I was expecting this to be very much a dark aspect movie. And it was probably so much more lighthearted than I anticipated to be. And then all of a sudden you get stabbed with a knife and it twists. And you're just like, oh, this is just... Again, you look at this and you're like, this has to be a work of fiction. No.
They lessened the reality.
Hello.
Hell yeah.
We found them eventually.
Dirty looks.
You get
Welcome.
those sweatpants in fucking pennies. I have the fucking navy ones.
I got the baby blue ones as well.
They're comfy as
It's his
fuck.
day.
This is the conversation we were talking
It's his
about.
day to wear them.
But this is actually what made
These are the ones that got a big
Oh, nice.
They
one.
got
lovely.
big sets of 3.
We're doing the Iron Claw.
That's what we're doing a wrestler.
No, we changed it to the Iron Claw because we knew it would be out in time. So the only two people that haven't seen it are Brian and Casey.
Oh, great.
Yeah. So you're gonna have to be able to do the editing on that, so you're gonna be alright.
Done.
And just
fuck did he get
FYI,
here?
I know we're also now joined by Aaron.
Yay!
Cork. Well, I just did a whole intro again.
No.
Okay.
No.
Cork found its way. So
Finally.
about time. He
Why
only
did you
missed
get to lose?
2 buses. Yeah.
Did
Why?
you fucking lose?
One
You
bus.
told me
one
we were
No,
getting
I
the
got
bus.
the bus to go to the square because I had to get those iron
Oh,
buses.
that's why. Okay, and
Yeah.
you missed the bus going to the square. Why?
I missed the bus going to the
Why?
square because I was on my phone.
Okay, and why did you miss your stop on this one again?
Because I was on my phone.
Aaron.
We
squirrel.
literally said we're going to get you a minder. Because clearly Chloe is not up
Chloe-
to the task.
Well,
No, Chloe's not here. That's
Yeah.
the problem.
Chloe's in
That's what I
college,
mean.
so...
That's what I mean, she's not up to the task. I actually don't think she's in college. I think she lied to him and just went off to get coffee
Yeah.
or something.
I have a similar problem when I let my dogs off the lead. It's fine.
You're here less than 30 seconds and you've already been abused by everyone. I love it
Yeah.
so much.
Although I do like the implication Aaron's a good boy. He's a good boy.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
He loves ear scritches.
Don't scratch my fucking hair. Don't scratch my ears.
Deep in the love, the Jerry Bush. Casey is like.
Oh, they've met.
What?
Yeah, him and Jerry met.
No,
Yeah, I've
not
seen
that Jerry. My Jerry, but
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Casey actually has origins down south, so.
Fuck off.
Okay, can we just declare all the cork in the room before we start?
We already know about Kira's course.
Yeah, we know where the Kira's, but we've accepted that.
Mine, I'm all north. Like mine is Donegal.
Yeah, I've Donegal and yeah, like Dublin.
Yeah, what are you?
Kilkenny. Both sides.
Interesting. Are you Cork and something else?
So that also means I'm a champion.
No, I
already.
mean like we're not counting.
Oh yeah, you were
You
talking.
are.
Genetically
Yeah,
able
yeah.
to.
If you give your hand, you
They're
can
like-
see what they had to
they're like
remove
third
the whole.
The
close.
horror, yeah, it's.
Oh,
I have
so
a
like
proper
mum and
grip on
dad,
it,
they're
like.
not.
An iron claw.
Yeah,
No,
sure,
no,
sure.
don't do it.
With
Yeah.
the boots.
Well,
Or
an
the wooden claw.
ashen claw. Yeah.
An ashen claw.
Right. So Aaron's down here.
Yay. Eventually.
Hey,
So-
he's injured. He's gonna miss WrestleMania.
Oh,
Got it.
Anyway, who gives a shit? So we're gonna. So we are funny. This is this is actually the longest intro we've ever done for one of my shows.
it
Ready, ready, ready.
No, it isn't. Your
No, it isn't. We've had fucking longer.
That's not.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
That's what she said.
That is actually what I said.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh, no,
so
wait, no.
we're going in. Now, this is actually. I'm going to give you a little tidbit on me and Aaron. At this point here, this movie stars. It's actually Jeremy Allen White in it, which is what mine and Aaron's were like. We went through like, maybe. Then as Calvin Klein advert
Yeah.
came out, and we went, yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone in the world, yeah. Gene Wilder's bastard child,
Yeah.
yes.
We're in.
And if anyone turns around and says to me that Jeremy Allen White has nothing in connection with like Gene Wilder, Gene Wise,
They're lying.
you're a fucking liar.
Yeah.
Alright?
He's the bop of him.
Oh
He's-
my
he's-
god, he
yeah.
is fucking Willy Wonka incarnated. But anyway, we're gonna get down to this. You fucking child.
Yes.
And not Aaron, what's your name? Jonathan. When we're ready, we're gonna go on a 3, a 2, a 1, and a play.
There we go.
Oh, we didn't get the fucking tissues for the lads.
It's okay.
So, okay,
Sorry, they're in reach.
men don't cry.
Men do crap.
Men don't cry.
Men
We're not allowed
crap.
to
I can
illegal.
go one of two ways. I can tap into my emotions, or I can make really
Oh, you're gonna want to
I
tap
can make
in. You
terrible jokes. So we'll see.
Toad's gonna
If there's
tap in.
subtitles, maybe put them on.
I can try. Let's
Just
see.
because we keep it.
In a really
Yeah.
awkward room, and someone's like, "Oh, my grandma died." I'm just
Oh
like, "Can I do that?"
no.
Like,
They
it's just,
usually aren't anyway,
Wait,
so
and
you
the
might actually have to
messages-
listen.
Normal ones always have the. I have to admit, actually, this is when
24.
this was. Remember when this movie was announced and we all said, "Oh," and then we saw it was A24 Productions was doing
Yeah.
it, and everyone was like, "Oh, thank God."
assess.
How the fuck? And I'm actually trying to think this out myself. How the fuck did they manage to get that good of a fucking
Oh, BBC.
Oh, big black
Decor.
claws.
Yeah.
with
Big black
like the
claws.
public in a
Big bear
sense?
claws.
Ah,
They,
get big.
they don't do an awful lot of
Big bear.
movies.
Because they
in
don't
general.
spend a lot of money, on a movie. They're full off.
That's what I mean. It's like, but it's just like for such a small
This is the whole
production
film.
company in a sense.
It's like a roller coaster. It's,
Considering
it's
what
more
everything
fun
else
if
is,
you're
to have that much of a fucking trust from a fan base is unreal. But yeah, so we had said it very quickly at the start of this. It's inspired by, inspired is a very good way of saying it. It is inspired by true events, and it is one of those one of those movies, but like for people who aren't in the know with the wrestling industry in a sense. The really upsetting thing is that the most over the top thing that you can think in this movie is like, that can't be real. That's probably actually the most realistic thing about it, and that's really, really upsetting. And I went back and watched interviews with, I can never think of how to pronounce this fella's name, Hoyt.
Hoyt?
I think it's Hoyt, the actor himself. He was in CSI Miami for a season. He played Callie's love interest in like season 2. And he shot himself in her ballistics lab. Hey, it's H-O-L-T or something. Holt.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Like Colt.
yeah, but I'm always not 100% sure though. But they actually did an interview. Him and Moira Tierney were doing interviews obviously on the Iron Claw, and they're doing the press junket and stuff. And the way he was talking about Fritz and how he developed the character for it, part of me was thinking, motherfucker, you were born to play this role.
Yeah.
And it's so terrifyingly on point.
Like the few actors they have to play the proverbial kind of legacy characters as well, the likes of your Harley Races and so forth, are absolute. The guy they have enough for Harley Race now is fucking spot on.
The fella they have for the team they have for the fucking Freebirds, who
Yeah.
don't have any lines in this movie.
No,
they
just
are
look
literally background characters. I'm pretty sure one of them actually is Michael Hayes, because Michael Hayes shockingly aged really well.
Actually,
Did
one of them
actually,
is Brady Pierce, Dolph Ziggler's brother.
Oh.
Yeah. So,
Out of curiosity, has anyone been watching the new series of Dark Side of the Ring?
not yet.
I haven't watched the most recent one yet.
I watched the Terry Gordy one last night, and I am generally disappointed in myself that I did not know that Fetus and Jesse from Fetus, I didn't realise that was Terry Gordy's son.
There you go. Yeah.
That fucking blew my mind.
In fact, Jesse Gordy was actually meant to be part of the Legacy faction at the time, because they just happened to have a generation of like.
Oh no, I couldn't believe it. He
they
said
had
he
a
didn't want
Rhodes,
it.
a Orton, a DiBiase.
But he himself said, I don't want to just go through by my dad's name. I want to make my own. I was like, fair fuck to you, Napo baby.
And he never did actually, even though when he was on the Indies, he said always Jesse as that character.
I had no idea that who he actually was until I saw that.
Yeah. And it was a surprise to me now as well when I saw it. But I think.
Sorry, the whole movie isn't in black and white.
Yeah, just be clear.
Yeah.
This is the flashback.
Yeah.
When does the house land on him? There's no place like the Sportatorium. There's no place like the Sportatorium.
Superdome.
What if Roman's beef with Cody stands for Legacy Kicking Out Man U?
That is fucking long term storyline.
In fairness, Manu is in the bloodline, so that's. I mean, he
I'm
was
all
there.
for it.
That's all for it. Yeah, exactly. Or maybe Cody like slighted Tamina like fucking 10 years ago or something, and since then, you know.
I'm just like having a realization that the fella who's playing Fritz, this guy, I'm not going to say his name again, Hoyt, but he was actually in. Did anyone ever watch the anthologies, Creep Show anthologies?
No.
Okay. I'm not actually expecting you to watch it because it's a horror one, so I wouldn't think anyway. But Creep Show 2, they do the first story that they do is a Native American Indian statue. Do you know those smoking statues?
The totems.
Comes to life and kills like a lot of, let's say, kids, teenagers in a sense. And he actually plays one of the kids that they kill. And I don't know, but part of me is thinking, shit, did he actually do blackface for that role? Because
I mean, what era?
it was in the 80s.
Should be.
But I'm
go
nearly
around.
100% sure he
Negro
actually had native. I'm also nearly sure he actually does have Native American heritage.
Yeah.
So I don't think. But when you look at him in the role, he's tan. Let's say. But I know he was Callie's boyfriend.
We're not in black and white anymore.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to protect us with God.
But like, he even has his fucking voice down.
He says
That
he was
role
toughest.
that
The Texan drawl.
The drawl that
Kiri Hales.
No, that Kevin has.
Kevin has, yeah. Kevin has a very distinctive.
Kevin really has that drawl.
Yeah.
And he fucking like. I actually went back and I watched the Dark Side of the Ring episode on the Von Erichs. After I watched this, and I was like, "Fuck, you actually sound like Kevin."
I tell you what really comes across, especially between him
Wasn't Native American? There is none.
No. His father was Irish.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
His
you
mother
know,
was from
with the Black Sea
Nebraska
Europe,
and
it's
had
fine.
Swedish and English ancestry.
Oh, fuck! I nearly could have sworn he had
was
Native
born
American.
in New York City and grew up in Nebraska and Ireland.
Yeah, so then that means that they did
Where
actually
now?
do
Kiss
his
him.
makeup then to make him look.
It's like,
Where?
where?
Doesn't say. No.
It wasn't fucking Cork, Aaron.
You try and claim another actor now, are you, Aaron? Yeah.
Hold on, we got some random fucking people that were in court. You went from Murder She Wrote. Seen her house in that court.
Angela Lansbury, you put some fucking
Angela Lansbury had a house in.
yeah.
Ballycotton.
Do not call her some woman.
You're one
from
for
I
Murder,
couldn't
She
remember
Wrote.
her name, alright? God,
Angela
I'm already
Lansbury.
getting
Mrs.
bullied.
Potts from the fucking
Take-
Beauty and the
take
Beast.
these
Thank you
in
very
The
much.
lady.
The lady from.
Jessica Fletcher deserved better than that.
Stress panda.
That's her character from Murder She
If it
Wrote.
gets really bad.
I know.
If it gets
Oh,
really
that
bad,
you
have to
fucking knew,
stop.
but you couldn't say it.
And if it gets really, really no, if the stress gets bad, you take one panda. If it gets really bad, you go to the other one, and then I'll finish it off.
God, it's fucking Priscilla all over again.
Ready?
Let's not do that
Let's
again,
not
please.
even say the word.
Jesus.
Can we
You know
not
the
say
best,
the word?
you know the best thing about it was
Don't.
I only, also
Just
Chavo,
watch the video. It's easier.
Chavo
It's the
Guerrero.
edited version.
Chavo Guerrero, who did all the fight choreography
Yeah.
for the movie. He did all the
He seems to be the go-to person in Hollywood now for that.
Yeah,
the
the
same
You know
time
what,
they
I'm
want
not
He did for
fucking
clothes as
surprised.
well.
Found
You know
himself
what?
in nice there.
Not fucking surprised. And at least he supports his niece against child abusers, unlike her mother.
Oh, look.
But I'm not
it's
here
Matt
to
Riddle.
throw shade on Vicky Guerrero.
Oh, she's an awful cunt.
Oh, she's the fucking worst. Anyway,
Excuse me. That's it. That's the best it gets. That's it.
Yeah.
she's a
That's it.
fucking cretin.
It's alright. I'll ask Nick now what she tastes like.
Also, I will actually say this.
Oh no!
Oh.
I'm really glad I missed that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Eyes.
No.
no.
Be grateful
No.
we missed it.
Just no.
Yeah.
What comes across in this movie as well, especially with Zach and
Put on some
Jeremy.
fucking pants, kids.
It's a pants free.
You're in the fucking kitchen. This annoys me so much, right? And it's not the worst thing is, this isn't even a fake thing because I've lived with boys and I know that this is what they do as well. I'm just like, put on some pants in the kitchen.
If it's
I don't care. You can be
If
fucking
it's
in your
gonna be-
underwear
What would
in
it be
any
for?
other room.
it's okay for them because it's not an occupational hazard.
Oh,
No.
bollocks!
Don't-
Look at
don't.
that.
I mean, literally.
That's
Watch it,
basically a fucking buffet on the table. I don't want to see a little stray curly. Turn up.
Nah, they're catching none of that in the side drawers. It's okay.
And it's obviously now, hopefully you will hear it in the thing, but like there's a comment that he makes in this movie, the dad, and once he says it, I'm like, if I could dig you from your grave, I'd punch the ever living shit out of you and send you to hell myself. For what? For one particular phrase that he says.
The problem with that, wifey, if you dig him up and punch him, you're just punching bones.
Good.
You know, it's
I
a
will
waste of
I will
bones.
happily desecrate.
It's a waste of
I will
bones.
happily desecrate that grave and piss all over it, any
they were
memory
alright.
that man had, because he doesn't deserve it at all. At all.
It's a short stroke. I'm just saying.
That's how you know you grew up in a Christian household, that when you literally have to wank off in the shower.
Wash the sin away.
On an off topic, did anyone here watch Saltburn? Besides Aaron. Topical.
Yeah.
It was horrible. That was a shit movie.
What?
I thought it was fucking shit.
Oh, I'm completely on the other end.
Even the twist ending, I was just like, that's pretty
I fucking loved it. I loved every second of it.
Ridiculous. Although I
That was
do
fucking
love
brilliant.
that, like, Barry Keoghan is literally just now that person. You're just kind of like, oh, you will do anything now.
Yeah,
I've
he is
seen
that
a
weirdo.
tweet
We
for
all
ever
saw
since.
the Oscar nominate, the Vanity Fair Oscar. Did
Yeah,
you see that? When
yeah.
he was like, literally in the name. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie, I was watching and being like, what the fuck is Bradley Cooper doing that everyone is so open arms about it? And then I got to the end and I went, oh, they're not talking about Bradley Cooper.
Poor Bradley Cooper, because I liked Maestro. I don't know if anybody else watched
was
that.
good.
That was a good
It
movie.
was good.
Except for that one bit where he turned into Adam Sandler for some reason.
To be fair, Adam Sandler's gone through a renaissance. Or else he's just gone back to the well.
Well, they're making Happy Gilmore too, by the way.
Yeah.
You know,
That's why I'm going
it's
back to the well.
Hope for us all.
Unless you're shooting McGavin in him, what's the fucking point?
Ah, no, they definitely will. Definitely will. I think he was the one that actually let it out. That they finished off the script. He did it in a radio interview.
Those teenagers, and I use that term lightly, have no interest in being in church right now. Look at you can actually see, even as actors, they're like, what the fuck are we doing here?
I don't know, like David for some reason, I think it's David, isn't it? Anyway,
Yeah.
He's the spit of Osprey to me, with the hair and the face. I don't know what, I can't unsee it now. It's just like, for fuck's sake.
Don't ruin this movie for me.
I know, this is like, it's just like, that current face is like, I know he, like, that current face. Osprey grew out of that face, to be
No, he
fair.
fucking didn't.
I know,
He just got, like, more ridiculous.
says otherwise, Amy.
We might need to bleep that out.
I will
No, just FYI.
Yeah.
That's how the mood strikes me during the
I was about to say that.
I don't know. His mom
I'm
might need
feeling
another
sassy
van.
today,
yeah.
Is that scene in Bruce Almighty?
I was thinking more of the gif of the cat going.
Dave said to show you those.
The fucking farts from these boys must have been toxic as they were kids growing up.
At least they weren't Irish. You wouldn't have Guinness farts. 3 rounds of Guinness farts, those lads. Like, fuck me. You see that wavefront there? That's an Amy laugh. You see the wavefront there? That's how you know it's Amy's laugh. You can actually tell from the wavefront everyone else laughs.
I'm sorry, that made me laugh.
Dave said he's going to be sprinkling these throws. As long as I'm here, he's going to be sprinkling dodgy memes.
Dodgy memes.
We have the newly crowned Texas heavyweight champion.
It's okay to laugh. No.
That's right, girl. First off, I just want to say that Gino, you've been running that mouth of yours way too long.
Oh, fucking hell. I
He
hate
wants
that.
to laugh. He's holding it in like
I
he's
hate-
struggling there. Like
I'm not gonna lie, I think Roast Me is probably one of the better.
yeah.
Is probably one of the better Reddits. You show him the Sonic one as well.
Yeah.
It must have killed Zac Efron to have to do that shit promo. Because
I
you
said
imagine he
hearing
just
the
wants to
sound voice.
let fire. He has to act.
Give us.
He's one of the lads where you're probably thinking like he spent. I
Yeah, we're
guarantee
born
you Zac
punching
Efron.
North.
Zac
What are you
Efron's
gonna
a
do?
Disney
Tell
Channel
your
kid.
parents?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
he was probably like he was definitely a wrestling fan.
Oh, 100%.
Gotta punch fast.
Yeah. Well, that's why I was so impressed with the likes of him and Jeremy really investing in wrestling as a concept. Because they really they jumped into it.
Funny. I don't care. I already know I'm going to hell. I may as well enjoy myself while I'm destined for it.
We have the newly crowned Texas heavyweight champion, Fritz von Erich.
Now all I fucking see is Will Ospreay.
Later on tonight against Gino Hernandez.
You can hit him.
It's not even worth a hit now at this point.
That's right, Bill.
Look at the fucking colours.
That's great, isn't it?
I mean, can we actually just like give a little applaud here to the costume department?
Yeah. They
Well
really they nailed
fucking
it.
done.
Gino, you were shooting your mouth up, shooting your mouth.
And the only
Even
known
after
prescription
even with that,
is
there's more cowbell.
cowbell. Wow.
But like it's legit. I don't think any other song is gonna come close to this as being my favorite song.
I still find it so amusing that we were watching Ripper. They only got the rights to that song solely because they had Christopher Walken on the books for it.
Do you know what? Well fucking done. That was the only redeeming quality that thing had.
Yeah. They had no reason to get that song because it makes no fucking sense to the rest of the game.
That actually made that fucking game playthrough bearable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ripper.
Never played it.
It's on the channel.
You won't have, trust me. It's an artifact.
And if
Is
you
it,
have
is
played
it as bad as the one that me, you, and Dave kind of got halfway through?
No, Spud is worse. Spud is worse.
he's after showing me some
Worse
of the
than the
things.
one that.
No, that's the one they're about to watch.
Worse than the one that Paul had to play.
No, that one's worse.
Yeah.
It's a
That
good
one's
fucking
worse.
Bruiser Brody they have as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Gino was, it's very... Oh, pretty spot on, to be honest.
I just can't believe they got all the castings
Bar
right
one.
except for Flair.
Yeah.
Oh, Flair was way off.
We weren't
Flair
going to
was
say it
so
because they
off.
haven't seen it, and
I'm
I wanted
aware.
them to actually see
I'm
it
aware.
first.
No, I think.
Yeah, you're aware. He fucking isn't. He lives under a rock.
Yeah.
Correction.
You've been in Canada.
Correction. No. In general. Correction. He lives in a fucking turtle shell. That's better than the rock, isn't it?
Fuck, I want to marry you again.
Hey, KC, you're my hero in a half show.
Oh.
I do like also that you're technically wearing the turtle colours.
Or Kerry.
Technically,
Doesn't say
Yeah, I know it's Kerry.
God.
But we're not, I know it's Kerry, but we're not going to actually say it's Kerry.
I actually got
That's for Kerry von Erich.
Yeah,
That's
obviously,
why,
yeah.
It's for Kerry von
I
Erich.
actually
Kerry.
got it.
Kerry
the
von
day Dublin bear Kerry for the Sam just to wind up me ma. And she literally nearly reefed my cornrows on my head. Where
It is actually exceptional how much of a wind-up merchant you are to your own family. Like, I've seen this in action as well.
As
Like, this
his
is wonderful.
current fiance. Because you did say you wanted to marry me again.
yeah, but
Ex-wife as well.
Current ex.
I thought it was up past 9 at this stage.
Look, we're up there with numbers.
They're
The fact that-
swearing it at this point.
Oh,
Yeah. The fact that we keep coming back to one
Been
another, I
roundabout.
think is just, it would make more sense if one of us had money. Which makes it even more questionable in my eyes. Right? Because if you're going to me and you're saying, oh, I got this body by working out with Chavo Guerrero, I'm going to be like, bitch, have you seen Chavo Guerrero in his prime? Even he knew not to fucking go near the
As
girl.
with the famous body guy, Chavo Guerrero.
And you know what? But here's the thing is, with Chavo Guerrero, Chavo literally grew up, like he grew up with Eddie. I know they were nephew and uncle. So he knew exactly what that shit was doing to his body, and he fucking stayed the hell away from it. So do you know what? Fair play to him on that. But do not fucking turn around and lie to wrestling fans and say, oh, I did this naturally. Bullshit, because fucking Damien Corbin, even he fucking can't get that, and motherfucker's definitely been on the juice. You ain't gonna grow those calves, my friend. Do a Buff Bagwell on it, maybe, but...
Walk up some fucking stairs, you handsome Nordy prick.
Not even an insult, that's just constructive feedback.
The thing about it is, and this is actually just goes to show how uncarny wrestling actually was back at the point when they did have the territories, is that everyone actually agreed to the unwritten rule. These are the lines, you don't fucking cross it. And then Rapey McRaperson came into play and decided, fuck y'all.
Well, I do stand by the fact that someone
Rapey
was once,
McRaperson.
but once cable came along and national distribution was easier, someone was going to do it. And if it wasn't Vince, it was going to be somebody else. It was probably going to be Jim Crockett, to be honest.
Jim Crockett or Jerry Jarrett.
Rapey
Yeah.
McRaperson, we're not going to use his real name. I'm
Fuck
not giving him any
That's his real.
fucking airtime.
That's his real name. That's his real name.
Well, teach it.
But it actually goes to show you that, like, especially for something like this, it just took basically a
salt and
bigger
pepper as well, if you
asshole
want.
to control everything.
And
But it's
the
just the
fruit
quirk of,
pasta
like,
as
that's
well.
how, like,
That's what
businesses
it is.
merge.
It's capitalism.
Capitalism,
yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Capitalism.
I mean,
There's always somebody who's going to want power
Yeah.
and to control everything.
Absolutely,
And to
yeah.
be the biggest fish in the pond.
yeah, and especially as Aaron said there, like, especially because it became more commercial and more of a TV product, somebody was going to go in. Somebody was going to swoop in basically and make a mockery of it.
Well, it was the same with any advancement of technology.
Yeah.
It's once there's that step up, then it's like, do you stick to the old ways with this new format, or does someone become advantageous? And you there's a vacuum. There's a little change.
And that's what that generation of promoters never did. They never evolved because they were happy and comfortable, and they had their kind of gentleman's agreement about it.
But if
like
you
I said,
think
it just took one asshole to come in and make a mockery of it.
Can
and
you
that's what
imagine
happened.
though? Can you imagine though?
Check what's there first, because some of them don't match the pictures.
Can you imagine though as well, like what would have happened in the sense that if they had actually stuck to, let's say if they had actually stuck to the lines, can you imagine now in this day and age, you could probably have maybe 15 different wrestling promotions
But see,
right now all in the go.
I was having this conversation with Brian because I was explaining like when I'm writing stuff for the RPG. In terms of the actual world building, I'm working on the premise that there hasn't been that kind of conglomeration into a World Wrestling Federation. That it has actually been, literally, the conglomeration has only happened like
Oh,
in
Amy, you
universe
fucking
last.
read it and you still went for the fucking coffee one.
But like I
Do you
would.
not like the coffee one?
I love coffee, but I fucking despise coffee flavourings.
The way to do it.
That is the way to
And
do
that's
it.
the first chapter of my biography.
I never went back to the sock again.
The sock was retired early.
The sock walked itself out.
I'll get me coat. You talk?
You've been able to talk this entire time. Yeah, I have a few critiques I want to point out to you. When you shave, it was prickly.
That is how the world works.
When you shaved your pubes, it was like I was getting beard rash all over the top of the sock.
That's gonna annoy you so
Oh,
much.
me so much I can see the fucking bottle, but I can't read it.
Have a thing? Brain juice?
Heterosexual relationships.
Can't believe they're shoving it in
In
your
wrestling?
Ugh.
Ah! Fucking woke wrestling.
Woke me up before you go.
The woke slam.
I'm actually genuinely surprised that there hasn't.
Hickory.
Okay.
Dickory?
Chicory.
Duck.
Chicory.
Duck?
Yeah. Brown.
That's the flavour.
Marty McFly.
That's
Eddie
what they
Monson Hour.
use.
Chicory, yeah.
We're going back to the territories,
It's
Marty.
fucking
That's the show name right there.
Yeah.
Can you do me a favour and say while you're there, will you just grab one of the shrubs?
Thank you. I will make you so proud.
There's some X-Men's gin there if you want it.
No, we should be alright on the gin front.
We've got loads of gin.
Yeah, we do.
There's only so much gin I can drink in one setting nowadays, guys.
You can tell it's based in an older
Oh, also,
time in human history.
Sepia.
hold on to that one so you
Because
get 25% off it.
the frequencies
We
that
have
they're
a-
speaking
yeah, we
in,
have
I can't
factory
hear.
returns.
Yeah. I didn't realise.
the mumbling,
that
yeah.
God damn,
they're
your
not.
phone's
They're not
ruining
talking
my
about
hearing.
There's subtitles.
No
No.
subtitles, unfortunately. Yeah.
Oh, Harley race, guys.
Oh, there you
You all parade around with out there. You have all these guys walking around, talking loud about how they are the man. Ric Flair, Dusty Rhodes,
Yep.
Tommy Rich,
All people
one
that
of your
exist.
snot-nosed Von Erich kids.
He is a very good Harley race.
He is fucking spot
Brilliant.
on.
This belt
Absolutely brilliant.
And you can
is
actually
the
tell
only
he's,
measure of
He
who
studied
is
him.
the man.
yeah, maybe not the
And
racism,
that man
but like everything else he got down.
Harley
to.
racism.
If he's if he's a method actor, well, that's
Oh, if he was a method actor, he's probably with fucking Jim Neihart at a clan meeting. Jim Clanhart.
Jim Clan.
The American Dragon.
And like even I mean we were
American
it was
Grand
actually
Dragon.
I was saying this to Dave how they actually do the color, how the filters they have on the
Yeah.
cameras. It's pure 70s vibe. Like
It
you actually
is.
look like you're watching.
Good evening, ladies.
Again, the
70s.
aesthetics of the movie were
Aesthetic,
spot on.
yes.
Yeah.
Excelente.
I like this Bill Watts as well. Actually, I think
He's
he
quite good.
because he's a mix. He's not necessarily Bill Watts. He's a mix of that and Gordon Soley for me.
Do you know what else is good? It's also if there was ever a Jim Ross bio,
Literally-
this guy is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In funny enough, because when the cast was announced, I thought he was going to be Jim Ross.
Yeah, this is actually also what we were talking about, me
Yeah.
and Dave. And it was like
Oh,
it's
the
pure
graphics.
70s graphics.
Star
and
Wipe.
it's beautiful. And
I
Star
love-
Wipe.
The fact that it's now 2024 and I can do a Star Wipe like at will.
Yeah.
Is it my editing software now? Can
I just like to
genuinely-
point out
Yeah.
Zac Efron is not 6'2". Now wrestling has a thing where it will, for non-wrestling fans of the show, you know, the three of you. Wrestling has a thing where what they do is they exaggerate your height and your
In
weight,
fairness, so did film.
right?
They do?
Which yeah, I will get that.
Robert Downey Jr.
Oh, well, we all know he wears the lifts, right? He even. Do you ever see some of the pictures when they actually show him from the waist down? And you can actually see the heels that he's wearing. I'm just like, Robert, good for you, babe. Okay, you do you. But fuck off if you think anyone's gonna believe that fucking Zac Efron is 6'2".
He's 5'8".
Again, it's all relative. It's all relative.
I'm taller than Zac Efron.
I'm not.
No offense to you, Kira, but there's very few people you're taller than. Like, I think you're taller than Aaron. Like, that's pretty much it.
You're telling me?
KC.
Yeah.
5 foot even.
I kind of feel like we should get a measuring tape out. Just to see if he's
Not again. Not again.
Different thing. Sorry.
Just to see if you're 5 foot even. Do you know what the funniest thing?
Get your back.
You know what the best thing is as well? Like my mom had to go to the doctor. She had to get
Everybody against that wall.
Yeah, do the lines, yeah.
the lines. All our names resting on it, and just all of us been like, shit, I'm not as tall as I thought I was.
My build height was wrong.
But
It's going to be the axe thrown all over again.
it's okay.
Look at these lads. Look, taking it out of the
You
ring.
can rock a waistcoat.
Look, they're ruining
okay?
wrestling. Look at
that's
that.
something that
Look,
you
they're
got
working
going
way.
for you.
Look, way
Working the
too
hard
quick.
cam, yeah.
That was concrete as well. Like, there was no padding there.
But it's also it's a double one as well because like again, not that I'm an experienced wrestler, but like a regular suplex, your feet are pretty much the ones taking the impact if you're doing it right.
Not even fucking this one, they didn't.
No, but Kev, when you're wrestling barefoot, that's twice as bad because there's absolutely no absorbance whatsoever there. So that shock is going straight back up your spine.
They don't
Oh,
even
yeah,
know
sure,
how
they
to
felt
spell compound fracture.
Yeah.
Actually, when I did wrestling and I took a suplex, took 2 off JC Williams.
Yeah.
And the first time I planted my feet properly.
Yeah.
The second time I did not. No pain at that point. Try and limp when 2 of your heels are fucked.
Yeah.
You're limping on both heels. You look like an absolute idiot the next morning.
That doesn't be different though for every other day for you.
No need for that.
Sorry, Aaron. You got public transport twice today and failed.
It happens when you have 3 legs, man. It's okay.
Yeah, he wishes.
All 3 abs.
I got 3 arms.
It's got 4 heads, 5 arses.
Woo!
Best thing is, like, I mean, he even has that dude really even got the whole Harley Race body down.
Yeah,
to
he's got the race bod down,
Yeah.
alright, yeah.
I bet when he thought he was going to be a wrestler at the start, he was just like, oh, I don't want to do all the bodybuilding. And then he saw Harley Race.
You're
and he
gonna
was
be
like,
Harley
yes!
Race. There is a god. Oh, please don't tell me I'm one of the Von Erichs. No, actually, we're gonna cast you as Harley Race. Oh, I'm buying myself a fucking pint of ice cream.
That's it. Pints of gravy all round.
Oh,
Here we
Jesus,
fucking
just
go.
fucking hooking into my vein.
To bring it back to my favourite wrestler ever, when he was in Harley Race's house, CM Punk about like 15. No, this is funny. Because no, this is funny.
God, you're like an abused woman going back to the hospital.
He's not gonna fuck you, Aaron.
No, it's a story about Harley Race, alright?
Go on,
He made
go on.
so much money, got so much checks that when Punk was in his house, he put his hand down the back of his couch and found like a $20,000 check. And Harley Race went, oh, and just threw it in the bin.
Jeez.
It was from like the NWA from like maybe 15 years before that. He just never cashed it.
To be fair, he wouldn't even be able to cash that.
No,
now.
that's
No.
it is worthless now.
Tonight, we showed you what we're made of.
I thought you were going to say someone's giving you the option to talk.
You have permission to speak, husband.
To be.
I'm not fucking CM Punk here, okay? He can talk whenever he wants to talk. I'm not fucking from you.
What do you see? It's the weekend that is.
So you keep on running, but everyone sees you. Oh yeah, everyone sees you.
Brandon Phil. Embrace McIntyre.
You've ruined him for me.
DM.
Do you realise that? You've actually,
I actually have, yeah.
You've ruined him. Now I'm looking at him and I'm just thinking, even as an actor, he's more fucking what Will Ospreay would want to be.
Bruv.
Bruv.
That's all he's missing is saying
I'm
bruv every 2
Scott. I'm
seconds.
surprised he hasn't started fucking shilling for a new van for his man.
You were long getting up.
I fell on
I
concrete, sir.
fucking thought I was paralysed, you prick.
You ever call it? Dad, you ever heard of a stinger? Ah, I hate that guy. Steve
Although,
Gordon's
to
an
be fair,
asshole.
actually, it was one of those things. It was like, why did you decide to change your name to Fitz? And he goes, well, there was nothing worse than Nazis when I was younger, so I decided I'm going to be a Nazi as a wrestler. That there should have probably been a little bit of a red flag for people. Oh, look how big that little teaser is. That should have been a bit of a red flag for the people.
Is there a squirrel?
It's very much documented that I do suffer from ADHD. Yes, I haven't actually gotten the diagnosis for it. But
do you suffer from it? Because you seem to enjoy the
distraction. I adore my ADHD. Because it's an ADHD that I'm able to actually live a fulfilling life with. If you get me, like I can actually do shit.
If when your job suits your ADHD skill sets.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Granted, it takes me 45 minutes to reply to an email nowadays, but you know what? I work from home.
Oh my god.
Let me talk.
Do you just get a new Star Trek clock?
No.
She would let me talk.
Is it just because it's actually correct time for once?
It's
been, I know it's been correct for a while since Kira moved in.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think I'm just actually really taking notice of it now.
It's because we changed.
My God, you have brought so many positive changes since you've moved in.
Year.
Yeah, year and Paddy's.
No, yeah.
Give or take.
Yeah.
Maybe that one there. See that smile on his face? That one there.
Yeah, that's the best bit.
I introduced them. Willy Wonka!
Holy
You
shit.
get nothing!
You lose!
The bear.
Good day, sir!
The bear has ruined my entire house for one thing and one thing only. Corner!
I did that to my ma one day and she slapped me on the back of the head and she went, don't you fucking dare. And I literally went, yes, chef. And she said, get the fuck out. She goes, get the fuck out. I was pissing myself laughing all the way back to the attic. It was so worth it.
Back to your sky cave.
See, I will actually admit this though, the bear kind of has... I never thought I'd find that short of a bloke. Like, he has such a... He actually comes across as so much taller than he is.
Yeah.
Like, he actually commands the fucking room.
Well, see, I should say as well, but see, the Von Erichs are fucking huge.
No,
like,
I don't. I'm not. I don't
you mean just in the bear generally?
No, I just mean Jeremy Allen White in
Yeah.
general, because when he was fucking Lip Gallagher, it's Shameless. You're just like,
Oh, yeah.
who the fuck is this guy? And now I'm like, this guy.
It's his use of the word cousin that got me aroused.
Me and Aaron called each other cousin for like a full fucking like week.
I don't know what it is.
After that, after Aaron like
Cousin.
sat me down and like I watched the bear for like the rest of that weekend. Me and you were cousin to each other, and then it just thankfully it stopped because it just got weird. But it was still pretty fucking funny.
The Soviet Union and its government, while they have 105,000 heavily armed invading forces in the
Nice to know that American politics has really picked up since then.
country of Afghanistan.
I love.
It's a lot more kayfabe now than then, right?
I know it's. I have to appreciate long-term storytelling as well. This is the first match against the lads in Afghanistan, and they ran it back. You know, they ran it back. It was good.
You see, American politics nowadays is very much like Hogan era TNA. All the old guys are getting all the spots. And just not
ISIS coming back. Who expected him to come back?
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh. If I could stand up right
Can I
now,
just
I'd
say
shake
one
your
thing
hand.
actually for
Well, I'll come
Apples?
to you. That'd be easier.
So good.
Well,
For some-
I'll come to you. I'll come to you.
For some-
Oh,
You get my pride there.
that's so good.
With regards to the movie industry, for some aspects, HD did not do them justice.
Oh no.
Because Christ Almighty, actually, now that I was just looking at that close up of the dad of Fritz's face, I'm just like,
Oh.
Jesus, makeup department
The
did you
black on
dirty.
either side. He's in a cage. Oh my god. Ah, look. Go on, Kerry.
On Kenny Bay.
Ah, what a fantastic county in the beautiful country of Ireland. Much better than the one beside it.
The Von Erichs, the Healy Rays of the wrestling industry.
Oh my god.
I mean,
That kind of works, upsettingly enough.
I did actually ask my brother's fiance, what is the deal with the Healy Rays in Kerry? And genuinely,
Is she from Kerry?
most of her family's from Kerry.
oh, sorry.
If the answer is they go to...
And
Why
the,
is
Sorry.
They
It's not
own the
fair,
funeral
is
home,
it?
so they go
Yeah.
to every...
Yeah,
it's,
We
they're
all
really-
we all got to the same joke there.
They're really good kissers. That's
what is her second name? It's like when the Lord Mayor showed up at my dad's funeral.
I've met every...
Just showed up, and they were just like, she does that when she can.
Yeah.
Just so it makes it seem like the person who died is a lot more important than he was. It was like, my dad would have sat there, what the fuck
To be fair, like my uncle, like was a Sinn Féin head, as in he was like donated to it and all that.
No, tell him what he really was.
Oh, I know what I mean. He's an armchair Republican.
There you go.
Yeah. I have it.
Did it spill in?
No.
Oh, thank God.
That was
forgot there was a table there.
It wasn't my dad like reflexes. It was Kira like reflexes. It was like I can't spill into the house.
I forgot that the thing was there.
But yeah, he's an armchair Republican, and of course all the rat heads and the shinners come out there to give him a fucking Republican funeral. I was like, I fucking hate this. It actually reinforces why I don't like you fuckers and how very clearly duplicitous you pricks are. Never voting for yous. Fuck off.
Mm-hmm.
Literally talking to me in a funeral about what you're gonna do when you take power. It's like, you don't want power.
Power.
Cowards.
They're gonna fucking get it the next one.
Yeah,
We'll
not by fucking choice.
By default.
I would bet, because they like being adversarials. They don't like being. They don't want to carry out. I would bet they won't put up enough people to be.
Yeah, they won't.
They
will.
won't. They won't. But the thing is, because then they have nothing to argue about.
Exactly.
I actually had a conversation with my mate. We think they'll put up just enough, right? They will never go into government with Fine Gael because that's just too toxic. But if they change the leader of Fianna Fáil, they will absolutely go into government with Fianna Fáil.
Fianna Fáil won't have them.
No, I don't think Micheál Martin would.
No.
I don't think he's going to survive after the next election.
No. None of them will have them.
Yeah, that's why
they are literally the ginger bastards, stepchildren. No one wants them. We were talking about this in the car.
That's what the current lot is.
Yeah.
That's why we got the beige coalition we have now.
Anybody vote.
Yeah.
Saying this in the car is like that the two of us were actually saying it's like I actually wouldn't mind seeing them in power just to see them fucking.
I've got
just actually to see them fucking crash and burn.
I've got like a morbid curiosity for it. It's like I kind of want it to happen.
They will go into power, but when they last after one election.
No, they won't because what'll happen is every single they'll have to renegade on every fucking promise that they made.
Oh yeah.
They'll have to backtrack on everything, and everyone will see them for what they truly are. Charlatans.
Boom.
You say sharkatans?
Although I like that you heard sharkatans.
Yeah.
Charlatans! Father!
Oh, what a TV show.
New York City.
And there it's coming
And that's why he married me.
She's on the way.
Right, on the lads.
Go on the Kerry.
Go on, Kerry Bye.
Yep.
To be fair,
Also-
I couldn't think of a more natural actor to play Kerry von Erich once I saw it. I was like, yes, that's the correct answer.
Schnoz alone.
Aaron's going for a wank.
You just heard Han Kerry. You just have to get
He's
rid
gonna
of
have a wank in the shower, like God intended.
He's gonna reenact some
Can't see
bird.
me.
My fucking house, he isn't. You can take your stuffy Alex Baxter and get the fuck out.
You can take your murder on the dance floor
No,
and
it's
fuck out.
Look, it's true. Look, when you're showering, God can't see the sin.
It's a steam.
Because you're cleansing it at the same time.
That's it, yeah.
If I put the rosary beads around the shower head, it's holy water.
That's not what the rosary beads are going.
Whoop.
Oh, so sacrilegious.
Sacrilegious.
Do you feel it? Do you feel it? I can't even do the joke. Okay. Do it.
Do you feel it?
Do you feel the power of Christ?
Decorated rosary for you, sir.
When I pottery feeling spirit or something.
Smashes for you, sir.
Oh, fucking
hell. I want Cody Rhodes now to do mass.
That's like
but in the style of his wrestling promo.
It's like it is so like it was like when you know you see when the atheist jokes.
Do you feel him, sir?
It's like when they have like the jokes.
It was more the seriousness of what you said than what.
Do you feel him?
It's all in the delivery, Aaron. It's all in the delivery.
I had to go back and watch that entire actual I say promo. I had to go and watch that.
Oh yeah.
That entire fucking thing just to figure out because I didn't actually see anything of it except for that one clip.
Yeah.
Because that was all that the group shared. And then when I actually went back and I watched the whole thing, I was like, lads, this entire fucking thing is gold.
Yeah. Though
They're
they
so
were
fucking drunk on it. And then like when Triple H comes out afterwards, he went, nothing's gonna beat that. It's like in my head, I'm kind of thinking. The full Cody full.
Oh yeah.
Like press conference thing. It's like, but like when Triple H is like, nothing is gonna beat that. You're just in the back of my head, I'm thinking, they should all do these drunk.
Yeah. There
Like-
should be prerequisites.
It's cool.
Like, honest to God, you're just like, do you know what?
I
Win
mean,
or
the
lose,
best
go get
wrestling
yourself
promos of all
absolutely
time.
shit-faced.
Yeah.
Unless you have, like, addiction predecessors in your fucking DNA and ancestry, maybe don't. But, like, for the rest of you, just go out and have a few drinks and then we'll bring you in. And, like, as long as you just don't...
That's why.
Look, that's,
Yeah.
But,
that's
like...
the Graham
but-
Norton
but
chat
hold on.
show model.
Exactly, but
Get
here's the
them
thing
loose.
is, like, as long as you don't go fucking racist and, you know,
Which is why I was
sexist
like,
and
Yeah.
sexist, then you should be golden. And I mean, at this point in time, yous are all probably used to it not being. And then, like, I mean, Cody, I mean, you're biracial at this point. Like, you may as well, you
No,
should be
he's
good
not-
at it.
he's not
Resolved,
biracial.
right? He ended
Alright,
racism.
let's
He
be
did
clear.
end racism.
Yeah.
He did.
Ended
He did
racism.
cure racism. He has
I
stopped
don't
racism.
like the hand movement that I did there. He ended racism. That was a bit.
In fact, he
Oh,
deleted
God.
racism.
Something tells me you need to get that a little bit lower. There we go.
Or like I can go like Kings of the North, Savers of Destiny, or like just keep it where it needs to be.
saviors
Right.
are really like
Oh, hold on.
touch and go with some
Sorry,
people.
are you opening or
They touch
closing
people?
that window?
Kyle, myself.
I do remember at one.
I have that bandana! Sorry.
Too.
I almost nearly wore that bandana as well. I have the red bird.
I have the red ones. It's in my work pile.
Nice.
It used to be a white bandana. It's so fucking country. He turned it rare.
A little bit of rock and a little bit of roll.
America.
What song is that?
I actually can't think of
It's
it.
South
Oh
Park.
my
I'm a
God.
little bit country. I'm a little bit rock and roll, but there's probably other versions.
Oh,
Little bit of kissing my cousin too. 1962. I have no idea.
It's a hillbilly rock and a hillbilly
Oh
roll.
my God! There's a tree. Oh, go for a wank.
That's just about a shower wank.
That's wank face right there. Oh no, he's playing music. It's
Oh, it's
even
an amp
worse.
wank. It's an
That's
amp wank.
it. That's it. That's where the devil gets in.
Bass.
There's actually Coco real life.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna. Oh no, something's gonna happen. Everything's too nice. Yeah, this is it. I can feel sadness coming.
Nope.
No, not yet.
They really build to it.
Yeah. Just look how happy he is here.
Yeah.
With his music.
Honestly, like, and
Why
it's
didn't you just leave him alone?
that's
Yeah.
like the thing about it is, I was like, you fucking prick!
Yeah.
Like, why would you do that to your kids?
God, like,
Not you.
yeah. It's absurd, really, but like it's just his
Amy,
way.
we need to have a talk, love, right? You know,
No.
this is a movie, right?
It's
It's a
no,
movie.
but no,
It's-
no,
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 it's
no,
they're
no,
the real
it's
stories.
No, 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 no.
There's
It's
a
based
people
on a
here now.
real
So
I know, like, I mean, that is Michael. That is actually
Yeah.
Michael Hayes. I refuse to believe that as
that
an
is
actor.
actually Bradley Pierce. That's not Stigler's.
I refuse to believe that that's not actually Michael Hayes.
Like it's spot on.
See, this thing is, if this was literally just a movie, it would not bother me as much as it does. But known for a fact
wouldn't
that
have
the
been that much of a prick.
motherfucker actually did do this to his kids, I can't. I actually can't. I'm just like, where the fuck was CPS?
But that's the thing is, see, this is what's so in a way kind of morbid about wrestling is that like
That's
There's-
a bulge.
There's the
such-
That
penis.
was a bulge.
It's
Oh
such-
my
There's the
god.
it's such an altered state that this is almost normal in a sense.
Yeah.
It's a wrestling family. This is what we do. It's
Like,
it's still the carnival mindset.
it's
When you're
not
married
even-
in the carnival, this is what you
it's
do.
not even that though in a sense. It's just like like it's one of those things. It's like 70s and 80s.
Yeah.
And like, granted, all right, it was somewhat acceptable to beat your children with belts at the time. Okay, that's fine. I'm not into it myself. Well, as soon as I said those words, I'm like, that's not gonna fly.
Jonathan, there's your cue for the
Right.
belt. Just to go
Well,
in there. Yeah.
But no, but you do understand though what I mean when
Absolutely,
I
yeah.
say that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's one of those things. I'm not really. I don't understand the whole corporal punishment of your children sort of thing. Like that's where I'm at. Like or capital punishment, whatever. No, corporal. Yeah, corporal punishment. Yeah,
What about
capital
death?
punishment is the death sentence.
Yes. That's the difference.
Well, it fucking depends on how far down south you go, Jonathan.
Yeah,
I think,
very
at this
true,
point,
very
right
true.
now. So, like, this is
my daddy
Texas.
My daddy done knocked out one of my teeth. I didn't knock down one of your teeth. I gave you a black eye. I did good by you.
That's what I mean. But like, that's to them. That's like a normal argument for them. Like, that's
Yeah.
like ridiculous. It's like. And like the further south you go, obviously yes, the worse it's going to be in a sense.
Yeah.
But anyway,
That's
I just don't understand. And even people nowadays still are just like, oh yeah, well the kids act no. I just slapped them a few times. I'm like, that's not doing them any favors.
Yeah, it's only fair if the kid's big enough to hit you back. Because then, like, I couldn't, for the life of me, I would never...
At that point then, you're just having a fight.
Yeah, that's a proper
That's
fight.
the point.
Yeah. But like, there was a thing on Twitter, and I hate that I've done that. But it was literally, it's like, the fella literally said, I hate the fact that I have to punish my child for being, because he for crying, for sinning. And I was like, what the fuck? And then I found out the child was 4 months old.
Yeah.
He actually smacked a 4-month-old child because he was crying. I'm like, what the fuck? Now, granted, everyone jumped on this, and then he tweeted again, being like, thanks guys, CPS are after fucking turning up at my house door. And I'm like, good, you're a fucking pastor.
Yeah.
Is that the one I saw? And I saw one similar on Twitter, which was like, and I think this is proven to be fake for engagement. There was one person who supposedly euthanized their own cat because it ate meat, whereas because it insisted that cats can be vegan.
The vegans who have pets who then put them onto vegan diets, you do not care about animals at all. You literally just care about your own self-righteousness, and you decide.
No, it's brilliant, because then the pets will eat them.
Honestly, like, and this is actually one of those things. It's like, it's been said that like if you were to die in your home and you had a cat, the cat would eat you within 3 days, whereas a dog would wait 3 weeks. I was like, just goes to show, cats don't give a fuck.
No.
You literally, you probably won't even be fully dead. You could just be paralyzed from the waist down, and the cat will start eating your fuck.
This
That's
is
start to toes though, typically.
Yeah, you won't feel it.
This is what happens when you have a very cat-like dog in Tina, where like she's not gonna wait 3 weeks. She does go, oh no,
She's
dead.
gonna wait 36 seconds.
So, oh no, he's dead. Who's gonna give me belly rubs?
It'll depend on the day. Because some days she's hungry, some days she's not.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh my god, I thought your dog was broken the day when I was minding her that weekend. And she wouldn't eat anything. And then eventually when my fucking takeaway showed up an hour late than what it was supposed to, and then she actually like accidentally ate my egg fried rice because like I couldn't eat it because it was too cold at that point. And I had it sitting on the table, and she fucking knocked it over and started eating. And I was like, oh, thank God she's not broken. I think I ended up texting you, being like, is it okay that she's eating egg fried rice? There's nothing in it. Like, I googled it to make sure there was nothing else in it.
Yeah. She'll eat anything.
Yeah.
Including things she's not supposed to, like chocolate.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
I was in the cinema, and I heard that he was going to Japan, and immediately my brain went,
That's exactly what happened to me.
Yeah.
As soon as I was watching, as soon as he says you're going to be going to Japan, I just went no.
Is it being me? Blind optimism.
Okay, see.
Oh no.
So naive, so pure.
What's going to happen in Japan?
She's gonna conquer the world.
You don't want to know.
He's going to fight Godzilla.
He's going to meet Godzilla, it'd be great.
Godzilla, Mothra.
Yeah. Yokozuna, all the big three.
That spot there where he tears through Tokyo 3, that's a good moment.
But this actually, okay, this kind of particular moment though as well, kind of like it's a real kind of pressure of like, this is how you literally pitted your sons against one another.
Yeah.
It's like, you fucking dirty piece of shit, yeah.
This is why I was very impressed with this movie, because it kind of got the message across with scenes retroactively. Like the scene there when they're playing ball between the four of them and they're starting to kind of butt heads with each other. That was thematically very, very clever, because that scene doesn't make sense until 2 or 3 steps after. When you know that there's a...
Anytime I hear a song now, I think of the Plankton AI version.
But it also makes sense with the very first scene where your man literally says, "This is my favourite."
Honestly,
worked
he's
your way
hurting in
up
that
to
song.
being my favourite.
Plankton is hurting.
Like you're
It's like
whoever your sons against each other.
who's ever the most successful is my favourite.
Yeah.
The way I always...
That's why Kerry was a favourite, because Kerry was Olympic bound.
Yeah.
And do you know what? Kerry failed his bid at the Olympics, whatever, we're going to put it this way. Kevin failed because he couldn't do a fucking promo.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden Dave stepped up. Dave is now the favourite. Yeah. Dave is my favourite now because Dave is going to Japan. Now, in saying that, this is actually one genuine part about Fritz and the cunty wife. And the sense here, they were actually genuinely, it's like, I'm really glad that Kevin actually found someone to settle down with.
Yeah.
And like, she's really nice. I really like this girl.
But you know what?
It's shockingly how supportive they are. But also how highly toxic they are.
But it's creating the dynasty. This is the whole
point. I will actually say this is actually, they did do the wife. They did do the Ma a bit dirty in this
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
Because she wasn't actually as passive.
Yeah,
as-
it makes her feel like she's facilitating this.
Yeah, she wasn't actually as facilitating on this point here because she did divorce him after. So like, and that's kind of like a little bit down and dirty. Also, this is fictionalized. This didn't happen. Just want to point out,
You're not flying.
David told him he wasn't feeling well when they were having dinner before he left to go to Japan, and Kevin had said, "I don't think you should go. I have a bad feeling about this. Don't think you should go. Nah, I'll be fine." So this scene is kind of a little bit added on, like for dramatic effect, and realistically it happened at a family dinner, not at Kevin's wedding.
Also, they skip up off the bathroom floor.
Oh no!
So pristine.
Oh no!
Stop
To be
bugged me.
fair,
Bugged
hold on.
me.
This is Texas. I guarantee you in Texas the cleanest places are actually their bathrooms.
That's where all the sin is.
Exactly. I guarantee
Can't see
you.
the sound
Also,
of the toilets either.
Also, the most unrealistic thing about these
where they
fucking
invented
toilets
Guinness.
is that this is in America. Where the fuck's the weird gap in your door, you freaks?
That only came in recently.
Oh, I know, and I know why it's in there, but fuck me, the
Why
fact
is
that
it in there?
so they can't, so people can't be doing drugs.
Yeah.
Do what Ireland
riding.
does. Yeah, do what the
Or
Irish do. Just get the fucking UV light so you can't find a vein.
Yeah, you can ride under a UV light though.
It makes it more fun.
It also means they
means
can
can't
get
see the vein on the dick.
toilet
Oh.
if somebody does overdose.
Yeah, but I mean, you can reach under.
You can also have keys that go.
Exactly. Yeah, I
A
mean,
big
you
magnet.
Don't
Yeah,
even need
you
keys.
don't-
You just need something. Just
You need a
tell
fucking
what you
card.
do.
You can use a
Yeah.
fucking credit card and
Yeah.
just jimmy it. Not jimmy it, sorry. Yeah, turn it.
Jimmy.
It's
the
just
worst card,
honestly,
yeah.
Paul, my brother Paul, got the worst case of the shits when we were coming back
Glad
from
you said
Florida, and he had to, and he was desperate to use the toilet to basically just relieve his fucking intestines, and he got even with diarrhea, he couldn't shit because of the gap in the toilet. Every time someone would walk by, he
Did
was
you tell
making
him?
eye contact with people.
Did you tell him you don't have to shit through the gap? You should use the toilet.
Like, and the worst thing is, Paul came back out sweating profusely, and I was like, oh my, and I had my own attack of fucking wheat had hit me, so I was vomiting all over the place. And I looked at him and I was like, oh my god, are you okay? And he went, I felt like I just took part in the fucking CrossFit games.
Yeah.
Trying to keep that door closed.
There we go. Now this is Texas.
Look at that.
Do you know what though? I
Sexy
actually
cousin
think
dancing.
that's quite adorable
It
though.
is beautiful.
And do you know what? I love it as well when you see Irish weddings when the girls and the bride and groom decide, fuck it, let's just do a little Irish jig. Fuck
Yeah.
it. Let's just feed into the stereotype. And I adore that.
My cousin,
I did it.
my second cousin teaches Irish dancing. On her, after he asked us, in full wedding dress, she went off, put on dancing shoes, called class, and went to the jig.
Nice.
That's fucking adorable.
That's cute.
Spread the culture.
I adore that. That is so fucking adorable.
Yeah, I like seeing people like me. My cousin had bagpipes at their wedding because she loves bagpipes.
That's a
Like,
bit satanic.
I fucking hate bagpipes.
So did
but my,
Dave.
but my god, fuck me, those bagpipes are great.
Do you know I'm one of those
Bagpipes
people as
just
well?
get you.
I'll be
Yeah.
honest. I'll
When
be
it's
honest.
done right.
Yeah.
I'll be
I'm
honest with you,
traumatized.
I'm one of those people though that will literally search out videos of hackers because I think
Yes!
haka is one of the greatest fucking things I've ever seen in my
Yeah.
entire life, and it gives me goosebumps every time I fucking see someone doing a haka.
It'd be
Right.
so emotional.
Yeah.
The next wedding.
Yeah, hacker, yeah, with bagpipes.
Bagpipes?
Yeah, the backer, bagpiper.
Bagpipes.
That'll work.
Pipes, no.
Ilum.
Oh, right there,
We
the
have
yellow
bagpipes
pipes actually.
at
That
the
worked
next
really
wedding.
well.
In like straight away in Almond.
Don't tempt them.
Speedrun. Speedrun, great.
Oh, I hate this.
No, in fairness, they did this already.
I
Like,
hate this.
yeah.
Hunt.
That's it. Is that the one?
Lord decided it was time.
Is that it? That's the country thing?
Yeah, there's more.
Oh, good.
The fact that she can hear it and she's literally listening to it as well and been like, yeah, alright, no tears.
Lovely earrings though.
Oh, proper South. I guarantee you she's got a pearl necklace as well. Do not
she-
fucking even think about it,
I
lads.
mean, you fucking
Do
said
not
it.
even fucking think about
How
it.
can you fucking say that's like saying, oh my god, she has anal sex shoes. Expect me not to go there.
The hottest fashion trends of 2024.
Well, no, they've released them. Trumps.
What they call peggers?
Nah, Trumps.
Okay.
Oh, I hate this.
Kev. Sorry I took you to the house. I couldn't remember your new address. I miss you, brother. You gotta come with me next time. It's wild over here. Someone asked me for an autograph today because they thought I was you. And made me very happy. I'll probably be home by the time you get this, so it's stupid, but just wanted to sing. See you soon.
Do you ever get that moment when someone says not to laugh in church? I've never been able to use that line from the Green Mile in real life, and there we go, I got to use it there now.
Just tell Dad sorry I left the lamp on.
It was left on in memory of David.
It was that was his lamp. That was his favourite lamp. He made the bulb himself.
Just to go back to a real life aspect on this, right? So it's one of those things, it's like when you see how many people, in movie wise, how many people are lining the streets for this. And it's like when you actually go back and you look at it, it goes, every single person in the world, or in Texas, let's say, right? So they watch the Von Erich kids grow up.
Exactly, yeah.
So like for them, they are a family dynasty. They're they're the fucking Kennedys of Texas.
Yeah.
So to see David has now died is like every single one of them was like, we've literally just lost a member of our own family.
That's the thing, you see, they had such an emotion, and this is the thing with wrestling, with territorial wrestling, is that with wrestling, they had the emotional connection to them. Now, like the Von Erichs were Texas's representative on the world scale. In the same way that like you had every state had their representative. You had the Flairs, you had everyone else. No matter who it was, every state had one, and that's what the. I'm
actually taking it. It goes bigger though than wrestling in a sense for Texas and the Von Erichs.
Yeah.
It's like because like they as kids they were involved, with the dad and stuff.
Yeah.
And things in the territories, and they kind of so people did actually watch them growing up.
And then Kerry going to the Olympics.
Yeah. I mean the Von Erichs are like they were teen idols.
Yeah.
For people growing up, right? And then you have, because let's call it spade. You know the way like everyone makes a joke about like the grannies in wrestling.
Yeah.
Like no, for real with the Von Erichs, that was like an actual thing. Like there was people watching them grow up, and they did feel this. They felt not even an emotional attachment to them, but it was like I feel like I'm watching my own sons.
Yeah.
So people did where like when David died. It was a sense of I've literally just lost a member of my own family.
Yeah. So
it hit Texas really fucking hard. So you can only imagine how else everything is gonna hit. Like it's no longer like, and the thing is, with Fritz looking at it, being like Fritz is telling his sons, "You're not allowed to grieve. You're not allowed to publicly grieve this. I don't want to see any of you people crying." But they're watching the rest of their home state cry for them.
Yeah.
To mourn for them, and you're like, it's so fucking heartbreaking.
It's the power of the kayfabe as well, because they're wrestlers
and because it was real, and everything was real at the time. Everything was so real to them.
Yeah, but and like I said, but that was also how like in a way because like they were so emotionally stunted, and Fritz obviously it starts with Fritz in essence, and because again he's such a overpowering influence on the boys, like they are forced the same way.
But that's another thing as well. It's like even at this, like he actually said he didn't want his kids going under the Von Erich name.
Yeah.
Like I don't want them to be associated with that because, and it's not even. It's like I know in the film they played up because of the curse. Oh, my family's curse, and he just doesn't want to open that sense. But it was more along the lines of, no, I just don't want them to be. I don't want my dad to be able to get into them. Hiya.
I got you. Did you get that? Wait.
They're the ones that were in the fridge.
Oh, yeah.
She still had some left.
Yeah.
I just felt like considering she has to watch the movie
They were
again.
left over from the last time. Well, I know, yeah. If it makes you feel any better, Brian's here, so any emotional part of the movie is kind of been taken
Yeah,
over.
we just kind of laughed at the first funeral.
Brian,
So.
that's how I deal with my emotions.
We laughed through the first funeral. Three of us laughed through the first funeral.
I'm very healthy emotionally.
My defense, he made me laugh and I'm a guinea for
My thing. Yes, it is.
Points the glass. And I also got you a big bottle, but it's tropical, it's not strawberry daiquiri.
I like that
But
top.
it's got strawberries in it. So. Yeah, because I couldn't get a big bottle of strawberry daiquiri. Yeah.
David's just dead.
Oh, I forgot about that.
David just died. Kerry won the belt in Japan.
So we're at that stage, you know.
Yeah.
Nah, look at that club being there. Hate that.
I just like also to point out there has been a bit of a time jump as to when this accident happens. It didn't happen straight after. Just for the people watching.
What?
This
2 years?
yeah. There's a fair bit of time jumps. There's a fair bit of time jumps in this movie. Because also in a sense here that they actually don't even mention. They mention Kerry having a girlfriend at Christmas. Kerry was married. I just want to point that out. Kerry had a wife. He didn't have a girlfriend. He had a wife.
We couldn't find the perfect faceable for her, so we just wrote her out.
Honestly, that's legit. Now again, I know it's inspired by true events sort of thing. So it's like obviously there is going to be some
Chinese food is
artistic.
Oh, that's a different place.
He literally
I think it's
I know.
basically he said there's only so much trauma you could put into
Exactly,
a film.
yeah. And I don't get me wrong, I agree with that. Which is why an entire brother was taken out of it.
Yeah, because his death was too similar to
Not only is it too fucking similar, but it's also like, do you know what? There's only so many times we can kill these kids.
That's it, yeah. He was a fake brother, doesn't matter.
Although to be fair, he still gets top credit as producer. Yeah, like I said, the entirety emotion of this movie is completely stripped away.
We're at the funeral and everyone was quiet and Brian's just still going.
Yeah.
And I went that way.
There.
Look at your leg, you cunt.
The most harrowing scene in the movie.
I never actually thought, I can't believe I'm saying this, we should have watched The Wrestler with Mickey.
Look at him hopping around. Greta hopscotch.
Thank you, baby.
This actually annoys me more about movies nowadays, especially since they have them, right? But more movies, when they're depicting newborns, should use the newborn dolls. The hyper realistic newborns. Because did anyone ever watch American Sniper with Bradley Cooper? Fuck me. They literally have like a baby born as the stand-in baby, and I'm just like, Clint Eastwood, I'm disappointed in you.
They're terrible actors.
So fucking plastic.
Yeah.
Like,
fucking the line delivery is
never
atrocious.
hit their marks. They're just they're
but it's just it's one of those things like I don't understand why more movies
no,
don't
it's
use
not wow.
We're watching a.
What the actual fuck? That's
You're
really
very
loud.
Sorry, didn't mean to.
But this is the level.
Like honestly,
podcast.
like actually, it is going to be a censor. We might need to separate the two of these because you were not that loud until he sat next to you.
his distraction.
Like there is a distance between us, and that sounded like it was right in my ear.
This is what I feel when
Look at me if I didn't do anything. I'm adding to it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's
that's
the
kind of
problem.
actually,
Jesus, that's really loud.
Now, where am I?
I can't believe I'm
It's
going
gonna
to
be
say.
like a teacher
Shut
inside
up
school.
for a second. I can't believe I'm going to say this. Lads, indoor voices. Thank you. Do not make me have to sit up.
It is
Like
weekend
this
that
again?
it is weekend at Amy's, not weekend at Casey's.
That's true, yeah.
She said so.
If I go out to the garden, what's the
What did you just say?
It is weekend at Amy's.
Sorry, did you just reference the event that I do never want mentioned again? Go stand outside. Stand outside. Come on.
No.
Come on. We're gonna have a conversation outside. Come on.
Wait. If I'm gonna listen to Amy.
In the arms
of
an angel, fly away.
So that's the fourth divorce on camera. Yeah, pretty good.
They're not in the shower. Jesus can see what they're doing.
No. Or,
It's a type of it's
sepsis.
similar
Yeah.
situation. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Because
Well, sepsis is like your own immune system going
Yeah.
right.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah.
And then,
While he's coming back in with his head done.
yeah, sorry.
Just say up and say them. Wow.
Casey!
Kayfabe broken in seconds.
Actually has to be a record. We literally spoke outside about this.
Keep it nice and tense going.
I love that you actually said to me, you won't be able to keep a straight face.
Got caught in the groove.
The veil of confusion takes another victim.
I tried to pull the curtain over and I was doing it, Jonathan Whitman saying nothing, and I was just.
I didn't realise that's what happened. I didn't look up.
I'll be honest with you, I think this is my favourite divorce so far. This is really, the commitment to it was excellent, ironically.
Fucking hell.
The commitment to divorcing is
You know what
solid.
he actually said to me? I said to him, I was like, straight face now, straight face. And he literally said to me, you can't keep a straight face. I literally, I can't when I need to. I held it all the way in and then you got caught in the fucking curtain.
Try to get your. I went into tense face first and
Oh
then
my
said
God, Jonathan
that
said.
whole section was
Yeah,
empty.
can't say a
There
single
was
thing
nothing
out
in
loud,
the
just
shelves all empty.
Fucking hell.
God.
So I had to kind of improvise it.
Dude.
But, yeah.
I'm more proud of myself than anything. At least I
And then
kept
put
it
them all
going.
bottles, and we took all bottles.
Good girl.
Thank you. Shut up, Jonathan.
The fucking rings.
Oh shit, we missed when he got the fucking fever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what happened?
Oh yeah, the
So-
sepsis.
Yeah,
the shock.
sepsis, yeah, he broke his...
So what he needs now? Bit
Broke
more
his shoulder
cowbell.
and he got toxic
What?
shock syndrome from the surgery.
He needed a bit more cowbell.
That's what it is.
Shows how much of a fighter he is.
He had a fever.
We've already done the cowbell
Right.
jokes far too often,
Right.
so you kind of missed it.
I really appreciate it. Very good.
It's nice to see that your lover is on board.
Yeah.
And then there's Chloe. Are you texting Dave by any chance?
He hasn't said. Oh no!
That's
Wait
the
1
other
second. Did he send me anything? Or he sent me this?
You haven't even seen this. Look at the caption.
Oh no! He does look like he's completely oblivious to what's actually going on, like in the background.
Derek's bitch has been talking in the group chat there as well, by the way.
I fought him more than people even
Ask Jammers.
think, and
Here's Jake.
he's gonna be back in the
Is
ring.
Jake doing well? Is Jake okay?
Yeah. Grim, isn't
Yeah,
it?
he's fine.
He's the guitar guy.
He's Jake.
Jamie sends his
Not
regards.
doing any worse than I was
Aw.
beforehand. He's not doing any better.
No. As long as he
better
hasn't
kick
like
his ass in
completely
chest.
lost the plot.
No, he's very close to that one. I gotta be honest.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'll tell you.
It's rare. That's why I'm really
Wonderful.
enjoying.
I love it. I love that you all have different activities. It's nice.
Yeah, that's fucking terrifying. Fuck. Want to hear me making jokes about that ugly baby?
Do you ever watch Stephen Lynch? Man, that's an ugly baby.
Yeah.
God damn, that's an ugly ass baby.
It is too late to wish for sins.
There's MJF.
Yeah. He's better than us and you know it.
The kayfabe brother.
I didn't even cop that in the cinema. That was MJF.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But his whole bar bit was completely cut.
Mm.
Because he's shit.
Although to be
Terrible actor.
fair, he still gets a nice billing as executive producer.
Yeah.
So I mean,
He got to meet Cena. Lucky man.
Yeah. That was the true prize,
Nice,
really.
nice
third,
connection.
how does it feel to be a producer now that you're no longer Finn Balor's body double?
I cut the leg, Brian, unfortunately.
No, you have to use steroid cream for that.
Jesus Christ!
Okay, I'd like to point out this is what popped up on my Twitter.
Oh, that was the last OTT show. Yeah, I remember that.
Bollocks to that's what popped up. That's actually what Dave sent you.
No! That was
Dave
on my
sent
Twitter.
it to me saying it would be
Yeah, I was
you
gonna
and
say.
Brian within an hour.
Yeah, but see, that's your algorithm, Aaron. Sorry to break it to you.
Yeah, my Twitter algorithms.
Oh, she's
Yeah, and do you know what makes it worse? You've kind of fucked up mine as well. You fucked up my Instagram algorithm so badly that thankfully Kira is there to fucking cleanse it.
And this.
Actually, you can play. Now that you know, you can blame Ashley for some of that too.
Do you know what? I'm never going to blame Ashley.
It's Ashley's fault. She's fucked my
I'm never going to blame Ashley. Because I know for a fact that it's you and your sick perverted mind. Because if that's what your Twitter algorithm is like, then I know for a fact that that's what your Instagram algorithm is like. God help us as to what your fucking YouTube algorithm is.
Do you know what it is?
I don't want to know.
No,
I don't want to
because
know.
I
I don't want to know.
No,
I don't want to know.
My YouTube's
I don't want to
fine.
know.
No, I'm
I
gonna tell
don't
you.
want to know.
It's
I don't want to know.
It's
I don't want to know. I
24
don't want
videos
to
of
know. I
pigeons.
don't want to know.
It's because my mum.
I kind of want to know.
Yeah,
I kind of want to know.
My mum uses it as well. So she uses the pigeon things for cats. She puts that up on the big screen inside the sitting room.
She's
that.
The
It's
fish
that.
as well.
It's Peppa Pig for when mum's friends'
make
children's come over.
Bluey or nothing.
Children's? That's not the right word.
You can tell that
Kids.
person who's
There we
wearing
go.
them children.
When they come over.
Or children.
Bluey
Jim
and
Cornette stuff.
Peppa Pig's awful.
Random wrestling shit. LBC radio stuff. And then true crime documentaries.
And your internet guys.
So basically just Peppa Pig.
Those two internet.
Yeah, but they would put up one
They
video
do
every so
that.
often.
They
So
do
yeah,
that.
we did a lot of that stuff.
Channel and
Tic
the
Tac.
BBC Radio.
Wait a minute.
To be fair, he did commit suicide.
That's gonna
Yeah.
be minty.
Oh, because she's
Oh no.
He's going the Winchester route, mixing his pills with alcohol.
That's what happened.
He's got two hands. His brother only has one leg.
I had 3 hands once upon a time.
But like the really sad thing about this, he never wanted to be a wrestler.
No, he was the one. Like
He
did
never
music.
wanted
Yeah.
this. He literally just wanted to be a musician.
Yeah.
And of course, I never wanted this for you kids. You fucking liar! Oh, it makes me so angry.
You are, so that's the one line.
Mm.
I wondered because there's a lot of lines in
Oh
it.
no,
Yeah.
that one, like, I mean, don't get me wrong, but that was the one that just broke the straw.
Yeah.
Because I paused the movie and I actually went off on a rant
Amy,
at a pause screen for my mum to walk in just to be like,
Can
Operate it,
you just let me believe you did this in the actual cinema?
They stopped the movie.
Yeah. You motherfucker! I have it.
and then everybody clapped.
Kind of like Hulk Hogan and Gremlins.
Yeah.
Sorry, folks, won't happen again.
I wish I had that power.
Ah, now kiss him.
I love this is terrible to say, but I actually love the fact that Kevin was able to get one up on Kerry over this. I mean, literally had to, but he had to wait until Kerry literally only had 1 foot.
I kicked
To
the
be
leg
able-
out of your
I
leg.
kicked your leg out of your leg.
You want back in? Then get up. Get up.
And he kind of turned into your dad there for a little.
Mm.
The fact is that he's like, he has the hand out for him for long enough that
Yeah.
like Kevin's just like, I really don't want you to get back up.
But that's just it. Like it's all they know. That's the thing. Like it's even when Mike
Bullshit!
had his
That's
music thing,
bullshit. That was all that he knew.
Yeah.
Kerry could have gone back to the Olympics.
No, absolutely.
It's
I
all
totally
they were
agree.
allowed.
By this
They're
point,
there we go.
Hollywood
Ryan has a
went
better.
No, but you know what I
Yeah.
mean. Like
Yeah.
there was something else for him.
Yeah.
No, Howard. No.
Well, I mean, he won it. He
No.
lost the leg.
Paralympics, I mean.
Paralympics, sorry, yes. I mixed up my Olympics.
No, you didn't mix up shit. You literally just forgot one existed.
Yeah, I forgot
That's-
the Paralympics
The
existed.
Paralympics is better than the real
when did they
Olympics
start?
because they actually have
80s?
actual hardship in their life. Really,
Yes,
the
absolutely.
real Olympians can get fucked.
Yeah.
Paralympics,
Yeah,
Kerry, Kerry didn't die until the 90s.
Paralympics.
Kerry didn't kill himself until late 90s.
Was it late 90s he killed himself?
That's
It's like 93, 94.
Oh.
In this context, yes, he is.
Yeah, individual.
Yeah.
No, isolated arseholery. Yeah,
Yeah.
very isolated.
And I say that in a sense that he's worse nasty because that's literally what he took his gimmick from. That's what I mean. Like you're actually
Arnold
worse.
just missed a penalty. Ferguson.
That's him sacked up
That's it. 1,000 squats.
on the pitch in front of 40,000 people. Go.
What Ireland game is on?
Ireland versus Belgium.
Ireland versus
It's a
Belgium.
friendly.
Oh.
Oh, but Belgium are really good.
They are right. Certainly good.
Which is why it's really upsetting that
Christ.
we was the penalty.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just after remembering what's going to happen now. No, I don't mean that. It's just shit casting.
Oh.
That's the most upsetting.
Yeah.
Here we go.
This was so frustrating!
When you're looking.
Like the
no.
writing was good. Like
This
the script itself
is
is
grand.
good.
Yeah, it's fine because I'm nearly 100% sure this is an actual fucking
Word for word promo.
Yeah.
How could you miscast this so bad?
I was literally about to say that. I was literally about to say that.
If they had gotten
Because
Jay
that would have
Lethal, they
popped so
Yeah.
many people
Joe, who
as
they should have
well.
got, I'm not even joking, Walter Goggins. I feel like he could do a brilliant Ric Flair impression. Because he's a really good actor.
It actually looks like Don Callis is doing the impression, doesn't it?
Yes!
Yeah.
It looks like Don Callis
yeah.
is like taking the piss.
This is what Dave said to him. He goes, "Why did they get Jimmy Savile to do it?"
In fairness, for Ric Flair.
And I'm not gonna lie. After Dave said that to me, I went back and watched it and went, "You motherfucker."
Yeah.
His teeth are very accurate.
The hair
He
looks
threw the
okay.
shoe like Ric
That
Flair would have.
looks perfect.
Yeah.
That's what they
Yeah.
should have done.
Like, I mean, they literally got the producers of Dark Side of the Ring and went, "Just do this one shot for us, please."
No daddy's boy is going to take that from me. This is professional wrestling.
I fucking hate you as like the most
His
miscast.
shoulders aren't square enough for a Ric
Do you
Flair
know?
promo.
Yeah, I was.
I mean,
Always
do you know what as well?
Yeah.
There's not.
It's a
He doesn't
No.
have. I mean, seriously, they actually should have just given him a shot of coke and said, "Just go for it. Just look, just a once-off snort, and it would be grand."
It's actually like he's more like Gorgeous George than.
Yes.
Flair. Gorgeous George or
Like the eyebrows.
Or Alfred Adonis.
No, it works. It just.
Adrian Adonis.
Adrian Adonis. Thank
Deep
you.
cut.
I was thinking, Lord Alfred Hayes. Oh, women.
Like he doesn't even do that with the gravitas.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the oomph in his voice.
He can't even do a woo properly.
Yeah.
If you're a real man, you never go down. You just stay up.
Like, honest to God, if I didn't know who he was meant to be, I wouldn't know who he was.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the only line he got right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I can go from Kevin Von Erich or any Von Erich on the worst day of my life.
This is actually the most upsetting part of this entire movie.
You can tell from the anger.
That was the biggest
Like,
tragedy of the whole
Honest
lot.
to God, I was like, how the fuck do you get this character so wrong?
Yeah.
When he's literally one of the easiest. I know. I know. I know. I know.
Like they could have took
know.
that over.
Like,
Yeah.
not
Get
even.
Jenny
Do
into
you know
Woo.
the thing is, like, literally, here, Rick, actually, do you know what? We fumbled the ball. Will you actually just record all these lines and we'll just dub him? Like, literally, they could have just done a lip sync.
But they could have showed up at any wrestling event. Just hit
got a
record,
fan.
and they would have gotten a
Yeah.
perfect
Yeah.
route.
Yeah.
So who could have got to do it in the movie? MJF.
True.
You
Yeah.
probably could have got MJF to do a decent Ric Flair.
Yeah. Yeah. Honest to God, yeah. For a movie where everyone dies, this is the most upsetting part.
This is the true death of wrestling.
Yeah. Although I do love that he just fucking beats the shit out of him. And do you know what that is? That's not even acting. That's literally Zac Efron seeing his favourite wrestler being fucking bastardized in a movie and decides, I'm going to take it out on the actor.
This is for you, Chavo! Punch him.
Do you know what's actually also really funny about this is when you do watch some of the fight choreography, it actually does. You do actually know Chavo choreographed these matches because I'm really sure I actually saw this on SmackDown.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm not saying that to be as an insulting way, but it's like
There's
it's
a
like
particular
when you
style.
watch when you
Yeah.
watch that Bianca Blair match and you realise that they did actually just take it from Scary Movie,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you're just
That's
like,
very true, yeah.
huh. And do you know what? It works.
That's to say, yeah.
Stingy, this girl come out the fucking TV.
Is it?
Girl, you got that real good high def.
I presume Dave Meltzer did indeed review these matches. It's weekly roundup.
To be fair, he probably did.
Yeah, Brian Alvarez going, they didn't sell to the camera.
We'll call it in the ring. Third, you're not there yet.
And of course, because of Ric Flair, he's automatically bleeding. By default.
To be fair, Ric Flair's head is probably like Abdullah the Butcher's at this point. It is literally just paper thin.
Yeah.
Although I do love when Ric Flair bleeds in a match because his hair is, there's so much of a contrast. It's just like, it really
It does look
It
great.
does.
That post-rumble promo.
Actually, yeah, it does actually add to it. It's like, do you know what? I'm kind of glad that you are literally bleeding like a stuck pig.
It's the post Rumble promo for me that makes it. Is that like he's sweating from an hour wrestling, blood all over him, and the wild psycho.
It is probably his best promo.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, totally.
100%.
And the best, and you know what else I love about this is like Ric Flair was like, "Oh my god, that was fantastic. We should do that every fucking night."
And they did.
Meanwhile, Kevin's like, "I literally was trying to kill you, but okay, I'm into it." Oh, fuck off, you fucking miscast prick.
I always thought he was
Like, he doesn't have the physique.
Also,
he doesn't.
that
His arms
is-
look too
can I
gangly.
just point out one thing as well? He has literally got 2 packs of socks shoved down the front of those trunks.
Yeah.
The Ric Flair special.
Rick didn't even put that much in. Rick wrapped his dick in a sock maybe to make that bulge a bit more, but he took
you gotta
2 packs of basketball socks and shoved them
Put his
down
muffler
there.
the wrong way around.
you gotta keep that propeller like locked down.
That's it.
Come on, son.
God, that was very loud. Like, do you have your phone on the loudest setting?
Maybe.
And me
Have
telling
I made you deaf? With all the yelling.
What?
Sure, yelling. Let's call it that.
I love my favourite thing about that is in the corner where I actually saw Chloe go like this, Aaron.
Son, I didn't give you the company, so you just close around yourself.
Fuck off.
Oh, nice in stereo. No wonder you're married.
He's like cunt.
He is a cunt.
Yeah, he is a-
Thank you. Thank you.
Fucking dad.
No, do you know what? He's not even a dad. He's not even a dad.
He's
He's a
a
sperm
father.
donor.
He is a wrestler first
He's
and
a
a dad
sperm
third.
donor.
Fuck him.
He's a
He's living
fucking
vicariously
sperm
through his
donor.
children.
He
Yeah.
lives vicariously through the fucking offspring that he happened to sire.
Donation like has some type of charity thing. He's a sperm provider.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
Again,
a
also implies he
He's
provides for his
he's a
family.
He's a sperm
Fucking
delivery system.
Sperm delivery system. there you go.
oxygen thief, and I hope he died painfully.
Give it to him.
Heart attack, wasn't it?
He actually ends up with Alzheimer's, I believe.
Don't you dare question me.
So he couldn't even remember how much of an asshole he was.
Wait, has everyone seen it?
Brian
Brian
and
and
Casey
Casey
haven't. No,
Boy, Carrie.
What's we?
That's
you
how
haven't seen the
do it.
movie. This is your first time
Oh, yeah,
seeing
yeah.
it.
Look at your uncle, boys.
Look at that fireplace.
You know for a fact as well.
It's supposed to be a granddad as well.
Yeah.
Like,
See, here's the thing as well that I've noticed with abusive parents. They always make the best grandparents in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, as a child, you're looking at them and being like, fuck you, you wank stain. I wish your ma swallowed you. Like, that's where we're at. I wish you should have ended up in the sock.
it kind of they did this in The Simpsons in one of the future episodes where Bart has children and Homer's a great grandparent
Yeah.
to them, but he takes Bart to visit Abe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
although,
Homer and then Abe and Bart sat.
yeah,
no,
I
Abe
will
and-
actually say this though. That episode of Simpsons, Homer wasn't even like their grandparent in a sense. He was literally a hologram on a screen, and he was still better. He was just a head. Do you remember when he chased, or is that the second future episode?
Second one, I think
Oh,
the first
okay,
one.
yeah, the first one, yeah, when they go to the thing, yeah. The cryogenic frozen facility.
Now, we got this great deal. Christmas Day flight to Mexico, and I need the rest.
I need to buy a proper duffel bag now that I think about it.
I don't know why, but I thought you were going to say, I need to buy a new leg.
I need to buy new leggings.
Oh, lovely.
Close enough.
Shoot the cunt.
I mean, seriously, you got the chance.
Put it in your mouth and go back to your god.
Oh, the foreshadowing is really bad.
I was pointing at him.
If you did this right now, you know what Harry's going to use to shoot himself.
Simply having a wonderful Christmas.
Well, me, what's wrong with here?
He's fucking high on drugs, lads. How the fuck can you not realise this? This is the 80s. 90s.
He was getting some of that Escobar call.
I take it back, sorry. We're actually into the 90s now at this point.
I saw it.
That's what we need to watch. We need to watch Narcos.
I thought you were going to say Bluey there for a second. So I was like, yeah, you fucking really should jump on it.
I only watched one episode of Bluey, and all I could take out of it was the dad's a shite driver.
I like that we're watching a movie
No,
that has
it's
excessive
more,
drug
yeah.
use in it. And Kira's like,
Yeah,
I need the
yeah.
painkillers. I know why you're taking the painkillers, but I just think it's funny. And Kira's just like, yeah, I know what I need.
It's here, if you start crushing them up and snoring them,
Yeah, that's a bit different now, to be fair.
Although it would be pretty fucking funny. Has anyone got like a cap that we can just... I don't want a Danielle Westbrook my nose. Thank you very much. For anyone who doesn't know who Danielle Westbrook is, she's the original Sam Mitchell in EastEnders.
Yeah.
Who basically snorted her entire paychecks and just destroyed the...
Chloe, that's harsh. Oh,
the Chloe. Sorry, hold on. Is it harsh or is it fucking true?
Yeah, it's true.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, the truth fucking hurts.
Very good. A lot of truth in there.
This
Oh,
was
this...
Okay. Just look out for him. Okay, Dad? I'll be there as soon as I can.
It actually makes me want to hurt myself.
Please don't.
No, I'm not going to, but like...
It's just like...
I'm well past that stage in my life, and that's
Like,
old Amy.
It's one thing not like taking the hint about like how you're
Sort it out between yourselves. Sort it out between yourselves. Oh, you need to sort it out between yourselves. Take some fucking responsibility for your kids that you destroyed, you piece of shit!
Mm-hmm.
Do you notice that the lamp was on as well?
Yeah, the
I
lamp was the giveaway, wasn't it?
fucking knew you were gonna go back to that fucking lamp. I fucking knew. As soon as I saw it in the hotel room, I was like, he's gonna have the decency not to say shit about it. At least. Oh shit.
And did I?
Maybe it was the lamp that's the problem. It's not the earrings. It's the lamp that's the evil token.
It's good.
Oh,
It's just
Christ.
amazing cinematography.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
Sorry, the car beep.
To be fair, there was like an ice cream van like during really sensitive moments or like earlier in it. I'm hoping they might picked it up.
Where's Jack Jr.? Must be my oldest brother, Jack.
That's my weak spot. That's not fair.
And he was the first.
Yeah.
We barely got to know him.
He was 6 when he died.
Yeah. Drowned
How
in a
did
pool.
he die?
He got electrocuted
Ah.
and he drowned in a puddle
Yeah.
when he was coming home from school.
Death
Kevin would have been 3.
Death matches are a bitch.
Yeah.
Don't, Aaron.
Yeah. Well, that's part of that.
I'm sorry, but I genuinely I needed to break the tension. I
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
needed to break the
Well,
tension.
it's
But
better
that's the heaviest bit of the show, to be fair.
It's better than what I was going to say, which is hook the leg.
To be fair, Fritz was there. He said, "Pin him! Pin him! He's down!"
To be fair, if Stu was there,
Scratch him!
It actually gets worse for me after this.
oh yeah, oh no, don't get
Oh,
me wrong,
yeah, I
yeah,
know what you're
don't get
talking
me
about,
wrong,
yeah.
yeah,
I
no,
know
it
what you're
does.
talking
It for me, the last part of it is the worst part of it. Like that set me off a little bit, like the way I am now. There was like a little bit of tears. The eyes were a little bit wet, but as soon as what comes next, I'm just like, I'm gone.
Do you think you know why you're sad?
Well, I guess it's because I used to be a brother. And I'm not a brother anymore.
That like just cut so fucking hard.
Brothers, Dad. Yeah, Dad. Don't be your brothers.
I know, right? Fuck these kids. Like fuck you, you little bastards.
Wouldn't it be great if the kids went went into the house and came back out and gave him a pair of sunglasses. Like, here, we don't want to be seeing this.
Do you know what like makes it like a little kind of worse again? Dark Side of the Ring going back. He actually he says that line in the Dark Side Kevin von Erich says that line in Dark Side of the Ring. He goes, "I used to be a brother, and now I don't have any."
You often get a line that summarizes the movie, and that's the line. It's
Like,
I used to be a brother.
I used to be a brother, and now I'm not anymore. And you're like,
out of six brothers.
he's the only one that's left. Like,
Yeah, and it's because he's the most centered. He had a family life. He had kids.
So did some of the others.
Oh, I know, but it's because like, he was never the top Von Erich.
Didn't one of them have
He wasn't his daddy's
a baby?
favorite.
It wasn't his daddy's favourite. That's exactly it. Like again, if you're using the Iron Claw as the kind of
the only
visual,
one that
the
would have been
metaphor.
old enough would have been Kerry.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think Dave and Mike definitely didn't have kids.
Kerry,
was
I
married
think
and
Kerry was married. I'm nearly
Yeah.
sure that if there was another kid, then that was one that would have passed.
Yeah, but that's just it. Like it is the fact that like as kind of Brian put it there, like he was never his dad's favourite, which meant he in a very kind of way he was able to escape. You know, he was always second or third in the totem pole.
And you know what? That actually kept him alive.
It kept him alive. Exactly.
Oh, fuck you, Fritz! I hate him so much.
Again, the absurd part is that he just thought the boys, it's them.
In Hawaii,
Yeah,
just like to point that out, they live in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Aren't the lads out, the uncles out there working again?
Oh yeah.
See?
Their grandkids are wrestling too.
We're not talking about Lacey,
Can't do
fucker.
this anymore.
She doesn't deserve the name.
But like, that's them all there. Like,
Fuck you, man,
David
Sean.
was married and had a baby who passed away.
oh, right, okay.
Oh.
Oh, of course, yes.
Yeah,
It's part of the
infancy.
curse as
Yeah,
well.
infancy,
Yeah.
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 Also, this is actually one of the worst. This is actually something I don't appreciate about this movie. Why did you end it like an 80s sitcom?
Each one of them.
Like all you're waiting
Dead.
for, all you're
Dead.
waiting for
Dead.
is one of them to
Chrissy
do
K,
that to
your
him.
father's dead. Dead.
Like that's as close as
Dead.
it gets, like the
Yeah.
eye roll.
It's just
Fucking great actor.
wild.
Oh man,
Yeah.
played it.
Wild.
Absolute bastard.
Yeah, just to play with
Lily James, thank you. That happened to me the last time as well. I was like, why do I know her? But I
play
can't
with
think what her name is.
such
Lily James.
detachment. Like, not even the actor himself emotionally related. Like that's.
I want to go digging and like to find interviews of the actor who played the dad and just to see was he an actual cunt. Yeah, family.
Well,
So when's
I
the,
highly recommend
well,
this.
hang on. Brian has a funny.
Brian
Brian,
isn't talking.
when does the sad bit happen?
Can't kill him with your show, buddy. You can't kill him on air.
You
can't.
Have
Just
my
wait until I
eyes, the
stop.
camera, it's not rolling.
Wait until I stop.
I was told by my counsellor that it's a perfectly okay thing to do.
Oh yeah, no, it's fine. Like, and I totally agree with it on that sense. Like, I do agree that like dark humor and death goes hand in hand.
Oh, if you wanted me to do it the other way, I'd be on the floor corrupt.
Oh, do you know what makes it worse? Do you know what the funny thing is? At one point during this, I did actually turn around and I could see it in Brian's eyes that he was like, "I'm gonna fucking cry, you cunt."
It was the
So-
the
very last bit.
scene.
I was going.
Yeah, it was.
Because it was actually the thing, because I remember I turned around, because I turned at you at one point and it was after you went fucking blonde, dude.
Yeah,
and I knew
that was it.
Because I knew
And then
exactly who
yeah.
you were thinking of.
Yeah.
The tiny
And you were just like,
Uh,
you were starting ready to go, and then that was when you started making jokes to Jonathan. And I was like, oh, you were proper gone into fucking.
You could actually
survival mode.
hear. You
I
could
was like, you
hear.
had gone into survival.
You could
mode.
hear the defense mechanism
Yeah.
switching.
That is how,
Yeah.
that is how it happens.
Yeah.
So like, it is.
It's an interesting case study of everybody who reacts to different things in a different
Yeah.
way. You can watch it back. And
See,
be
the
like,
funny thing is like with my therapist. So I'm assuming your one is like in a dark. Your therapist is like, yeah, dark humor is of course it's a
if it's your way.
yeah exactly,
Yeah,
and
it's
it's like
your way.
it's,
I literally asked permission. I'm like, is this okay to do it this way? It's like, if it fucking gets you through, man.
Yeah, it works. And because I did the dark humour route as well, because that was one of my ways of doing it, and I was fine with it. And then eventually my therapist now was like, she literally had said to me, and she was like, in some situations when it gets to points, like, if you want to cry, cry. And she goes, honestly, you'll probably feel 10 times better when you actually finally let loose. And then I explained it to her. I was like, actually, these are the movies that I cry at. And one of them in particular, she went, really, this one? And I went, I looked at her and I went, you said it was okay to cry. And she goes, yeah, but really, this movie?
A Land Before Time too.
No, she goes, what about Michael Collins? That really sounds
Fucking cock.
And I literally had to explain it to
I
her.
fucking know what he said. I just ignore.
And the other thing is, I actually had to say it to her, and I was like, do you know the scene where Julia Roberts is getting, she's getting her wetness dress, and it's like, it's like, it's purely Sinead O'Connor. She moved through the fair, and she just went, say no more.
Yeah. River in the voice. Oh, I'm done.
And it was like, and she literally just went to me, she goes, stop. Say no more. And I could hear it in her own voice, and I was just like, yeah. And she goes, okay, I get it now. And at that point she went, oh, now I really understand what your triggers truly are. So I was like, yeah, so that's where we're at. But going back to this fucking fuckfest, for the two people who hadn't seen the movie, who were because you'll know in the editing, you'll know by the way Jonathan has edited this at what points we stopped talking and actually watched the movie, because there's a good 20 minutes where we all just went and stopped.
Usually I cut out the silence, but this is an instance where
realistically it's but I'm gonna kind of focus on Brian and KC here at the moment. Now KC not so much actually, because KC was I kind of knew where I kind of know where KC fell on it, because at one point he literally just went, oh fuck, and I don't know if it's caught on the camera, because at that point that's when KC started to cry internally. But see, this thing is, I'm going to recommend to watch it obviously when we're not around. Yeah. So you can actually watch the full movie. But you have seen obviously the more emotional aspects of the movie, and you've seen how that is. As a whole, I think this is probably one of the greatest wrestling movies. Sorry, let me take it back. I think this is one of the best. Oh, they actually did give Chris's name on it. Yeah. I actually think this is one of the better biop films that has been done. Yeah. In a long time.
More. So it was Chloe's face there. It was like, don't say the P word. Don't say the P word. Don't say the P word.
Oh no! I don't mean in that sense, but I mean with regards to actual historical accuracy in a sense. So you have movies like I'll use Michael Collins as an example. So you have like Michael Collins, you have movies like Hidden Figures.
I still have to watch that.
It's very good.
It's very good.
Yeah.
Then we have like the recent like iterations of biopics.
It's good, but again, with every single biop film, exactly, it's like everything. See, this thing is,
and like Hidden Figures, you have to take into consideration that they do a little bit of white savior stick.
And it's fucking by Kevin, and it's Kevin Costner doing it as well. I'm just kind of like, are you fucking kidding me?
It was a great biopic. Doesn't get talked about enough. The movie about the lead singer of the Beach Boys, Brian Wilson. They did a biopic on him a couple of years ago, and it's when they were doing the Pet Sounds album. Yeah. Because that's where his mental health started to fucking go.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then just as he starts getting out of his abusive relationship with his manager, and Brian Wilson watched, he went more or less spot on. Yeah. Except for two things that I could point out that didn't happen when they said they happened. Yeah. But they also got the studio where the whole situation where he got away from his manager and he finally went with his wife. And he's like, that's exactly the exact same studio that happened.
Yeah, because
so when they do it like that, it's fucking great. So that was kind of more or less the same.
Like. Yeah, this is what I mean is like there's more truth to this than fiction. Whereas something like Bohemian Rhapsody, there's more fiction than truth. And you can tell which ones are done for a dramatic effect, or you can tell which ones are done for purely, I really want this to be an entertaining film.
Yeah.
Bohemian Rhapsody, I'm going to put my hands up, I find that to be highly entertaining. But here's the thing is, I know for a fact that none of this happened the way it did. Because I'm a fan of the band. I'm very much a fan of Freddie Mercury and stuff. So I kind of, in my head, I know for a fact that it didn't happen this way. But I actually am able to enjoy this with a pinch of salt in a sense. So it's fine. But when it came to The Iron Claw, I was like, I went into this movie originally because like I know the story behind this. So I can't really turn around and say it's right or it's wrong. But it's also like I know what's done dramatically, and I know what is actually truth. And it is one of those funnier things in the sense is that like my dad had watched this movie, and my dad kept going, "That's bullshit.
Yeah.
There's no fucking way that happened." And I was literally going, "No, that is actually what happened."
So that's what happened. But she only thought one of the brothers. Like, she didn't know all.
Five of six. A family of 6 on, and 5 of 6 of them.
And they don't even go into like I was just because I looked up there to see whether or not David had a child or not. I forgot he was also in a car crash.
Yeah.
That compounded the brain injuries.
Yeah.
So like, there's so much shit that's left out.
He had been bailed out.
Yeah.
Because he had a DUI and marijuana charge. He got bailed out, and he was missing for a couple of days before they found him after he had committed suicide.
That's Chris.
Dave?
David died in Japan.
Yeah, it's Chris.
Sorry.
Yeah, Chris.
Mike. Sorry, we get all the names mixed up every time.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
Every time. But yeah.
But that's what I mean. But like, can you imagine if that was actually in the movie? You'd be like,
you can't take it.
They would literally have to be fucking. There would literally need to be counsellors outside of the fucking cinema screens, like to leave. And there's another one which is it's not a true story in a sense, but it's based on a true events. The Boy in the Striped Pajamas.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah.
So when you watch, I worked in cinemas. I worked in UCI at the time when The Boy in the Striped Pajamas came out. And the amount of people that went into that movie not realising what it was, not realising truly what it was about.
Yeah.
And then the end of that happens, and you realise what's going on. You now realise that the son. Spoiler alert for The Boy in Striped Pajamas. The kid dies in the end.
Yeah.
But it's done. It's done in such a way as that when the father realises what's happening, and it's all fucking hell breaks loose. And I was working in cinema at the time, and the amount of people that were coming out. And it's like, swear they'd been to war themselves. They were shell-shocked by that ending. And it's one of those things like, Jesus Christ. And then someone was like, thank God that's not a fucking true life story. But in the back of my head I'm thinking, you literally just watched a movie about the Holocaust. Chances are, shit like that did actually happen.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
You know for a fact that people who probably did disguise themselves to get into family, or did something like that, to get into someone, not realising what was going on.
Yeah.
And it is, like, it's one of those things, it's like, some people would rather kind of put their head in the sand, but as I said, like, when my dad watched this movie, and one of his reactions was, I can't believe that this actually happened. And it was only when I literally had to, like, pull up receipts and show my dad, this is what happened, that even my dad went, oh, I can't.
I think a good scale for a biopic is also, because I remember we had this during that debate that was not being named, but a biopic, I think its greatest achievement is trying to make you feel to be in the same like place and time as the person it's based on.
Literally, Hamilton, you have to be in the room where it happened.
Yeah, pretty much. And I think with this one,
I only watched half an hour.
Yeah. It's so gay. I love it.
Don't. It's not worth it.
It's not worth it.
I know.
We've been down this road before.
I probably am.
He's wrong. He's wrong.
I think I watched until the last King George song, and then I was just like, I'm out. It was too long.
You know what? I kind of clocked out after George left as well.
Have you?
He's my favourite one. I watched all of it. And I love it. And I listen to the
he's watched all of it. He's watched it, but him checking out is fine. At least he actually sat through the whole thing.
Yankovic version of the Measure
Hamilton isn't even that long.
It's my
like
top 10
3
favourite
hours.
songs.
No!
How long was it?
It's like 2.
It's 2 hours.
It fucking felt like 3.
Do you know what? I'm not even holding you back anymore. You fucking.
I couldn't. I like musicals. I
Les
do.
Mis is long.
I couldn't. I just there was something.
Have you sat through all of Les Mis?
I've never watched.
Don't ever come in here in front of me and Kieran and say you like musicals and you've never even fucking seen.
Do you know
Les
what?
Mis.
Chloe's probably heard that inside the bathroom. I'm probably gonna be watching that tomorrow.
Chloe, make him watch Les Mis.
But no, but like, going back to the biopic thing, like if
What was the one I said that we were to watch as well? That you hadn't seen. Rent.
Rent. Yeah,
Have
I
you
haven't never watched Rent. No.
You never seen Rent?
Like, no exposure to musicals until like that year.
That's
So
that's actually a
it's on
fair
the list.
defence.
Yes.
That was a fair
And-
defence. Have you ever
Yeah.
seen Rent?
I watched the Andrew Garfield movie about.
No. I mean in
Have
general.
you
Have
seen
you?
the movie?
Have
You
you
love
ever
that.
actually
You
seen
love
the
the
movie?
panic.
Watch what you will.
Oh, probably
fucking
will.
it. No.
No, this
You
one is
will.
right up your alley.
You are going to adore Rent.
I do you know what? I probably
So
will.
many people die as well.
I know they are great. Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway.
I probably will love. I probably would.
Anyway, do an outro.
It's just one of those. It's like I like musicals, right?
Again.
It's just one of those movies that's never been on like a list.
No, I get that.
Get around to it.
Sir, you can't turn around and say that you like musicals and you haven't even seen Les Mis yet.
Yeah.
That
It
is
is
the
the
granddaddy.
Classic.
That's the one.
That is the
that
He's
gets-
not
Granddaddy.
gonna like it, so I don't want to show him because he's gonna.
Do you know
reject
what?
it.
Fuck him. He has to watch it now.
Yeah.
He actually. Chloe, you can tie him to the fucking desk chair and make him watch the whole goddamn thing.
Do you know what?
Even make him
Watch
sit through
Yeah,
fucking Russell
that's what I
Crowe's
love
shit
what's
singing.
No.
That's what I was just
No,
about to say.
fuck him. He deserves to suffer.
No.
I haven't seen it
You
yet.
take
Yeah,
it
that's
down
grand, so.
and do whatever you need
Tenth
to
What I was
do.
gonna say, right?
Oh.
She made me sit through the.
10th anniversary.
I actually think you have a better chance of getting him to actually sit through the movie as opposed to the actual musical. Because while he's saying to you that he likes musicals,
He doesn't.
he doesn't.
Don't.
That's what I mean. Is his version of a musical is the movie version of a musical. It's not an actual musical.
I seen the Book of Mormon live.
That's a comedy.
It's still a musical.
What about Avenue
And it's
Q?
fucking hilarious.
Avenue
Oh
Q.
my god.
Avenue Q is gold.
Internet is really,
My college did that.
I'm gonna very
I'm
quickly do
gonna
an
say this,
outro
right?
before we murder
we-
Aaron.
we
on
do
his-
an
Aaron,
outro.
shut the fuck up
Mark.
before I kill you
Mark.
again.
Wait. You know what? No, Aaron. No, yeah. Aaron.
You're gonna
Fred,
be-
come
it's gonna be
here.
fun.
Don't bring him
I don't
closer.
want to kill him.
No,
No,
wait.
what I was trying to say was, if I could sit through with a quiet man, I could probably sit through anything.
Aaron.
Alright?
You turned off
Aaron.
I didn't
Aaron.
like Hamilton!
Do you
Aaron.
know what? Do you know what?
It's
Do
a
you know
bit
what?
wordy.
Do you know what?
Aaron.
Stop
Aaron.
it.
Aaron. You upset Amy, right? As punishment, you do the outro.
Don't fucking
No.
bring no.
Whoa.
What?
Whoa. Don't
Did
do
you
the
learn
outro.
your lesson?
Chloe and all is like, oh, I'm going, don't, please, don't, we don't need it.
That's not a punishment.
If I have to do something like
This is
this,
the fucking weekend at Jimmy's, right? Get the fuck.
Fuck off.
Why are you trying to give away parts of Amy's
My show.
we're married. Don't get half the show.
Oh! And there we go.
Tina!
That's too far even for me.
Here I am.
I love that
Please
point is like
please
turning
my
into a
mash
marriage
and-
counter in this.
As executive producer, I think you should do the intro, Amy.
Outro.
Outro.
Whatever. Doesn't matter. Do the intro in the next one. I don't give a fuck anymore. And we just get to the point where I can stop recording on this fucking video and make you cunts pizzas.
Oh, actually, yeah, I'm really hungry.
And this is not helping the hunger for everybody else.
I can,
No,
I
it's
can
not.
smell it. I can,
Lovely.
it's, you can smell it.
It's so good.
So, guys, that was our wrestling arc.
It's so
So we obviously finished with Ironclaw. I highly recommend that you actually everyone go and watch this movie, even if you're not a wrestling fan, but you are one of those fans of depression. Highly recommend watching it. You know,
Are you a fan of crime?
it's one of those people. It's more along the lines of, do you know when someone watches a movie because they generally just want to feel emotion again? This is one of those movies to watch. It's
But
like when you
please,
rewatch
please,
Marley
please,
and Me.
Please talk to somebody if you need to.
Holy shit, yeah. If you're in an Aaron
Please.
state of mind. Oh yeah,
What?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna fucking drag you on
You
this.
weren't the
you
worst.
fucking
What
prick.
did I do? I completely zoned out.
Watch it.
I was.
Continue with your outro.
Continue with the outro.
He's
Continue.
actually a fucking idiot.
Stay on target. Stay on target. Stay
I
on
missed
target.
2 forms of public transport stops today because I was looking at my phone. Yes, I'm a fucking idiot.
Chloe,
You have ADHD.
you deserve a sainthood. You actually deserve. You deserve a sainthood for putting up with him for 4 years. Well done. I don't know what you did in a past life to deserve that type of punishment, but you've literally absolved yourself, I think, at this point. So I've been Amy, that's been Casey, Jonathan, Brian, Kira's Mash, the lovely Chloe, dickhead from Cork.
Saint Chloe and Cork man.
Our next arc, which is going to be starting in what month?
Soon.
Next month. Well, next month, yeah.
Yeah, so very soon. We are going to be doing. Technically, it's satire. We're going to be doing slapstick satires.
You're going to be watching.
We're starting with Airplane.
Oh yay!
So
I've been wanting to watch those with you.
So we're going to be doing like Airplane, Hot Shots, those types of ones. What was the other one that I'd said to you?
I'm going to do the Mel Brooks one, the Western.
No, we're not doing Blazing Saddles.
Yeah, we can't, unfortunately. We can't do this with the audio.
Chances are we're probably going to do. there's going to be. I'd say there'd be a lot more Leslie Nielsen in a sense. So Dracula Dead and Loving It.
Dracula Dead and Loving
Young Frankenstein.
Young Frankenstein was on our radar.
It was on the radar, but it doesn't fit in with the slapstick.
I think Spaceballs is the one I was lobbying for.
Spaceballs was going to be the other one.
Yeah.
So Airplane, Hot Shots, Dracula Dead and Loving It, Spaceballs. Yeah. And I think that might actually be a good one. If we can actually find Repossessed, I also think that would be a really good one. Purely for Mean Gene and Jesse Ventura.
Yeah.
Mean Gene, isn't it?
Mean Gene and Jesse Ventura do a cameo in Repossessed, which is a rip of The Exorcist.
Which another Leslie Nielsen.
Exactly. Yeah, I like Leslie Nielsen movies. I think he did well.
So Leslie Nielsen
so yes, we will see you the next time at Weekend at Amy's, where we will bring into you probably one of the best Robert Hayes movies that wasn't Homeward Bound or Homeward Bound: The Journey Lost in San Francisco. He plays the dad. I know. Next time on Weekend at Amy's. We're not doing Homeward Bound. Don't worry.
I just want to wish you all good luck. We're all counting on you.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am.
Don't call me sure. I love it.
Like, share, and subscribe.
I just want to wish you all good luck. We're all counting on you.